It's art, is it?
Or tell if you have any tips. That easy, isn't it? You're good to be aware of and
Go breakfast.
That to be honest.
As a vegetarian, raised vegetarian, chicken and mushroom slice goes down very well.
On the route.
I don't like cruelty to animals, but nourishment, meat, what can I say?
Yeah,
You go back.
is it come?
Well, here's one over. I'd love to create this art. So, I was. To open it. Go on. Station. There's a door.
Let's turn this thing off. I sort of use like Chloe is like a weird warm-up thing, just let it run. It's the one I have problems understanding because it's so fast usually, or catch sometimes the odd thing that makes sense, but a lot of the time it's just so quick, so I don't know what's what. So I turn it on and I just let it run, and before filming usually, and then I fire off a spirit box, and it sometimes gets results or not, I don't know. Hit or miss pseudoscience. So, what are we doing? We're hanging out today. Saturday kickback. I haven't done fuck all spirit boxes this week, other than giving you links to people that have covered my sessions, shout outs and stuff. So, and a sort of secret 1 AM stream because I couldn't sleep. I woke her up. Whoa. But she works fucking hard, wifey. She does work very, very hard, so it's a bit tight really, but I couldn't sleep. I should have took it downstairs really, but never mind. 6 people watching. Hello, Matt. What are we going to play today? I don't know. We'll get that magnitude mode spirit box going, and hopefully we'll get some good contact. So far, we've had some great contact while not paying attention to it, just running the box, whether it's Mumu jumping on the bed. She's going to her mate's house just over there, literally, in about an hour or so, or less than. So I've got to listen out for the door. So I won't have Mumu standing me up. Fucking hell. Hello, wee haggis. Hi, Order. Hello, LSD. Hello, Matt. Anyone else that's turned up? Hello. So, I have my cigarette, my cup of tea. If you want to get yourself comfortable first. Good day, Wanda. I don't know if you're in Australia, but I don't know why it sounded like fucking Australian, but Australia. So, that's a bit hot. I'd wait for that. I was thinking, well, with the games front. Now, I sort of shot my load early because I did a secret stream with Sonic the Hedgehog. I got all these hacks of Sonic the Hedgehog. So you've got Sonic the Hedgehog come out in 1991, and Sega are going back to their roots. They're relaunching Sonic for the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation whatever fucking PlayStation we're on now. Yeah, in 2D format, like the old Sonic games, just running at 60 frames a second, really silky smooth animation, lots of parallel scrolling, but it's 2D, it plays like Sonic as we know it. So I decided at 1 in the morning, because I couldn't sleep a couple of days ago. Hello, Mumu. That better be Mumu. Yeah, it's her. Where basically I got all my hacks out of Sonic the Hedgehog, all sorts of different versions, all these levels that you've never seen before. I had Delta versions of them and whatnot, and I was just fucking about with them. Yeah, I kind of obviously did that 2 nights ago. So if you watched that stream, it was only an hour long or so, 1 in the morning. And I couldn't even talk. I was like, try to be quiet because what if he's sleeping? And all you can hear is my nasally breathing. I could have done a great part for Darth Vader if I was alive back then. So, yeah, you carry on, Happy George. You reboot your fucking Wi-Fi router, which I imagine to be some sort of weird power station. I don't know why. Yeah. Maybe you got a little tinfoil antenna on it. Boost as much as possible. Straya, yeah. So, what do you guys want? Do you want? I mean, I don't know who saw me at 1 a.m. Do you want me to do the Sonic the Hedgehog hacks where you've never seen Sonic the Hedgehog like this while running a Spirit Box session in about half hour's time on top of it? Like last time we got really good results doing that. Maybe because I wasn't concentrating on it, I don't know. Or do you want something else? I played Splatterhouse 2 last night as well. Not last night, but I did the 1 a.m. stream. And that was good, Splatterhouse 2. I really like that game. Fucking, it's really gothic-y and, you know, gruesome. But it's strange because it's not gruesome. The blood isn't red. When you hit the dead ghouls and stuff, the blood is green. So, yeah. Maybe we should start off with Splatterhouse 2 and then go to the Sonics, make the Sonic a main event. I don't know. I'm just waiting for my tea to cool down. I'm a cigarette when I get to it. So if you want to fuck off, like, and go to the bathroom, fucking, you know, any more than 3 shakes you're playing with it, but whatever it is you've got to do, and then come back, you know, you're more than welcome to for 5 minutes. I don't think I'm doing anything really much at the moment. So, yeah. Good morning, Sir Jamie Ives. So, play what you feel like playing, dude. Okay. So try to keep you lot interested, that's all. Oh, soon knowing the views go down. Not I've got many fucking watchers. 6, that's enough. Yeah. But as time goes on, maybe more jump on or not. I think a record I had is about 30 or something, which is it's quite a lot for a live stream, certainly for me. Okay, so just give me 5 minutes or something, cigarette, and then I'm going to move the camera over to the bed, get comfy. So that's the best angle I can get on it, because I don't have a capture card, obviously. So yeah, first time Jamie. Okay, no worries, dude. We're basically playing games, and then we run a Spirit Box on top of it, and for the past 2, I know you're a Spirit Box super skeptic and all that, which is fair enough, whatever. Doesn't make me wonder why you watch Spirit Box fucking videos if you don't believe in it, but each to their own. But yeah, you know, we run a Spirit Box. Last couple of live streams I did, I got some good stuff. And like I say, you're a super skeptic, but someone covered it. They put like highlights. There's a 4-minute video done by Michael the Necromancer, and you couldn't really mistake the words for anything else unless you're really just trying to be an awkward cunt, you know? So, yeah, we got some pretty good validating contact, you know? So, what we'll do, Jamie, if you want to have a look at what it's like, I've got 5 minutes, okay? I'm going to find the video, and I'm going to put the link in here. It's a 4-minute video, so for those 4 minutes, I want you to fuck off and watch that video, and then come back, if that makes sense. I would say about 20% of the words are a bit, maybe, but the 80%, they're unfucking deniable. I'm dead, slut, other words like that radio is not allowed to broadcast. So I'm just going to get you the link for it, and I'm going to drop it in the chat room, and then you can have a look. It's 4 minutes, so 4 minutes to go and have a look at it, if that makes sense. And then you'll get an idea what will be on the live stream if you're joining me, so to say. Okay? Just give me a second, mate. I've just got to get it, you know? Where the fuck is it? I know where it is, but my thing's being really stupid. Hang on. There it is. Oh, of course, it's right at the bottom, so I've actually got to get rid of you somehow. No. Hang on. Hang on, mate. Oh, there he is. Orders, highlights. So, that one. Share. Copy link. Then we go to me being live now. Wherever I am. I've got to search me to go live. Hang on. So I'm running like 2 devices. One for chat, one for talking to you now. Okay, so there I am with my fucking mug as a thumbnail. Oh, there's my reverb myself. Yeah, lovely. So here we are. This is for Jamie Ives. Go hit that link and come back here in 4 minutes, because in 4 minutes nothing's going to change, right? Watch that and have a listen, see what you think. Like I say, you'll probably be, because you're a super skeptic, you'll probably go, no, I didn't hear that, I heard fucking Radio 1 at 4 AM in the morning. This is your host, Michael J. Parker. But, you know, have a listen, see what you think, you know? I think it might surprise you. Like I say, some words are a bit iffy, maybe, but, yeah. Most of them are not iffy. They're really undeniable, unless, I don't know, maybe I've got a hearing problem. You tell me. It's nice to talk to a skeptic, as long as they're, you know, civil, treat me how I treat you. See you in 4 minutes, Jamie. Just waiting for Mumu's friend to come. As I said, Camaro's going to be coming down in a bit, and she's going to be taken to her mate's house, which is just there, literally. So when morons dox my address, you know, there are like kids and stuff around here, and some of the daddies are kind of big and don't take kindly to that kind of thing, you know, so that's why I'm not really that worried, but it's not fair. Shouldn't dox people. Like I say, those drama videos, I thought they fizzled out, but they haven't. I haven't watched them as such, but I've noticed there's a slew of channels with like 2 subscribers and like 10 views, all doxing each other and shit and stuff, and I don't know who's who and who's got a beef with who, beef, but it's like, oh, I can give it a break, man. Just stop doxing people. Say what you want, fine. You're a cunt. You're a fake, whatever. Oh, I'm a fake as well in one of these videos. Yeah, I'm a complete fucking fake. But it doesn't bother me. But it's funny. But don't dox people. It's not wrong, because A, if you get it wrong, that's somebody else's address. That's the first thing. Like when I got doxed each time, you got the address right, but you got the wrong fucking house in the picture. That's not my house in each picture. You got the house up there, you know? So, yeah, the address was right though, you know. It wouldn't be hard to work it out, but it's just like, you shouldn't do that, no matter what you feel on someone's opinion. If you don't agree with them or you think they're a prick, just don't fucking do that, you know? Dox people is like the lowest low you can go. It's pathetic, but yeah, it's basically what I'm trying to say is it is carrying on in the background, even though not many of us are really involved or give a fuck. It is still happening. People are like doing a lot. There's all these channels, like, and you know, someone put me onto it, like, you know, I was like, oh, it's so nice to have no fucking stupid channels, and someone goes, actually, yeah, there's more channels than you've ever imagined now. Really? Yeah, and you don't know who's who. Anon or Truthbringer or whatever fucking name. Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy? Who? You know, and they're all doing like they're all weird like things. It's really bizarre. So yeah. This might be Mumu's friend now with her gran and that. Mumu, get ready. They're not here yet, but they are going to be here soon. So get ready, Mumu. They might be going in their house first, darling. She's caning her tablet. She's got a tablet and Amazon. Oh, don't ever buy... Did you see that? I just had an orb. Did you see that? An orb fucking flew right past me, so we might be in luck, assuming, you know, orb spirit and it wasn't a piece of dust, but flapping my arms, get some dust going. Any dust? Come on, dust. Did you see that? I don't know if my chat's working. Has everyone buggered off to that video? Like, I'm talking to myself now. I don't know if that was another one in behind me. I'm going to reload this because I don't know if that's crashed out. Hello, Albert. Hello, Yeah, you got your bite me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's a lag on this. There's like a minute delay. So, yeah. Oh, fucking flew right past me. That's kind of cool. And where is the skeptic? Oh, yeah, he's watching my other video, which I sent him off to do. For fuck's sakes. He doesn't believe in orbs anyway. He doesn't believe in the paranormal. Well, I don't know if he does or not. He joins paranormal groups, but he's not. He doesn't believe in them. But he wants to find the biggest. How do I describe this? So he says is what he wants to do is he doesn't believe in any of this shit whatsoever. It's just a mumbo jumbo, but he wants to think that it does exist, and one day he's going to find a piece of evidence that's just so like undeniable, and that will change his mind. Is what he's after. So he says. Doesn't believe in a spirit box. It's just pareidolia, radio, caught at the right time. I don't know how you explain swear words, but I haven't asked him that question yet. He might just nod his head, you know. Everyone's allowed to believe what they want to believe. If you don't believe in a spirit box or whatnot, you've got to respect other people's opinions, whether you believe in God, not God, or whatever, you know. Like, I speak to a guy called Baker's Paranormal. Have anyone heard of Baker's Paranormal? You know, and he's a flat earther. I don't think the world's flat at all. I really don't. But he does. But I don't get on his case and go, come on, man. Really? You know, he believes that for whatever reason. He's seen some evidence that pushes him to that way. So, yeah, I mean, the only way you're going to find out is, you know, fly in your own spaceship and have a look, I guess. Maybe in the future, in hundreds of years, we'll be able to do that. I don't know. But we certainly didn't go to the moon in '69, I'll tell you that fucking much. We might have been to the moon now, or like at a later date. But in '69, we didn't go to the fucking moon. The Americans or NASA faked it. They faked the fucking lot of it. Of course, you know, Russia knew it can be done. And I'm not even going to go into one of the flag moves and all the other things, the evidence. There's one thing I'm going to say with the moon. There is a shit ton of radiation just like before the moon, and tinfoil suits is not going to keep you safe from that radiation. That's all I'm going to say. That's discount any other fucking evidence. It's not just like a little bit of evidence. Oh, well, you know, there's a lot of, you know, just search, like, did we go to the moon in '69, and you would find so many documentaries, and the evidence is just huge. And what is sickening about this, some people are getting close to the truth, like astronauts, and then they kill them off in simulator accidents, you know. So like they go, oh, we're going to do a training exercise, and the simulator start catching fire, and they're like, shit, we got to get out, but the doors are locked, oh no, and then they burn to death. Shut up. We are beating the Russians to the fucking moon, alright? Mad, innit? So yeah, NASA. Like I said, we've probably been to the moon now, I don't know, or maybe we still haven't been to the moon. I don't know on that part, but on that day in '69, we didn't go to the moon. We really didn't. Not on that day. Although, Kim Jong-un said in 2012 or 13, I think it was, he said, Kim Jong-un is so powerful, we have a space program. Actually, stop the stereotype fucking Asian order, you really shit at it. He's going to bring the moon to the Earth, is what he was going to do, Kim Jong-un. He's going to bring the moon to the Earth. And they're going to pull off the American flag off of the moon and replace it with theirs. And Kim Jong-un was going to put the moon back up to fucking space again. And of course, people went, dear leader, yeah. What were we in, 2017? Have they got any closer to the moon? No, but we have started fucking like nuclear stuff, so yeah, maybe, Jamie. They may have said they landed a man on the sun. Nothing was. I suppose it was Kim himself landed on the sun. Superman. I mean, after all, the dude learnt. I'm gonna get fucking assassinated if I carry on. The dude, you know, learnt to like talk at 2 weeks old. He could talk. Wow. He could walk at 3 weeks old too. Wow. He was a fucking genius and still is. Kim Jong-un. Dear leader. There's a game, actually. A really bad game. I might download it, actually, for a fucking giraffe. I've got to think what it's called, though. On the Super Nintendo, we have to kill King Jong-un. And what the fuck is it called? Let me Google it, guys. I'm going to lose you on chat in a minute. Just hang on. But you will want to see this and laugh your ass. So speaking of North Korea... So, right, we've got the kid. I'd stay there. I've got the kid to sort out. Stay there. Yeah, your mate. Say your mate. Sarah, come in. Oh, you're excited? Is everything ready? And we're back in the room. Nothing paranormal happened while I went then. No doors shaking, not that I had the camera in the right angle or anything weird. Right. I gotta work out what it's called now. That's gonna be funny as fuck if I can get it, and I'll download it and show you. It's a really rare Super Nintendo game, and you have to shoot Kim Jong-il's head, his giant head. Can anyone remember what it's called? It's on The Angry Video Game Nerd. It's got swearing in it, which is very unusual for a Super Nintendo title. You have to kill 6 billion North Koreans. And this song loops over and over. Oh, it's funny as fuck. So yeah. We'll try and Google that and download it to the emulator and play it just to give you an idea of the lunacy and madness that sometimes does exist in the world of games consoles. Got quite a bit planned, haven't we? Till about 1:15, or however long the battery lasts on the phone. Phone's at 100%. And turn down the brightness so it lasts as long as it can. Because after a while, I can hit the charger. When I hit the charger, that's when you get shit camera angles, because I haven't got very long wire. So yeah. Funnier than the So Ronnery from Team... Oh yeah, yeah. Team America. Fuck yeah. Books. Everyone likes books. Yeah, maybe. MI6 watching me order... Don't know. Do you know what worries me with these smartphones, right? The cameras, technically they could just turn one of those cameras on, couldn't they, if they wanted to, if they suspected you. Just turn one on. I mean, the phone's in your pocket, you're not going to see much, but, you know, if you put a phone down, camera's going to be facing out to the ceiling most of the time, but they could, if they, you know, yeah, they got the fucking technology to do that sort of weird shit. Google no, hang on now, what's it called? How would I Google this? Dodgy Super Nintendo game. North Korea's Nintendo game. How would I phrase this question? Not that I can see the chat room at the minute, because I've switched apps now. Hang on. North Korean SNES. Oh shit. SNES game. AVGN. I'll say Angry Video Game Nerd. See if that helps, because he featured it. Oh, what the fuck is it called? I'm just going to have to go to his channel, ain't I? Let's just go to Angry Video Games Nerd's channel and just scroll through. I will find it. Shut up. And once I see it, I go, oh, that fucking game. Yeah. I want AVGM. Where are you, you fucker? Oldest to newest. Here we are. Let's just go through. Sorry, this will take me about a minute or two. But it's worth it. You'll be like, what? You can't release that as a game? How offensive? Fucking offensive, but it's funny. It's the looping song that is the most troubling, I think, out of all of it. It's the least offensive thing, but it's troubling. It's weird. What's that one? Okay, get in there. Cheetahman. How a Nerd Stole Christmas. Making of an episode. Kid Cool Dark Castle. I've got to be careful I don't miss it, because I don't want to go, oh, I can't find it, and fucking have to scroll all the way back through it like an idiot. I might as well take my time. Sorry for this, it's a bit boring watching me just staring down, but you'll thank me for it eventually. Here it is, Hong Kong 97. That's what it's called. Hold down. 1997 this comes. So this is like very late in the Super Nintendo's life. The PlayStation was doing well. Sega Saturn sales were going very slow. Yeah, so let's get it. Let's get it. Hong Kong 97. Like I told you. Hong Kong. That's what we'll start off with. Then we'll do Splatterhouse, then we'll do Sonic the Hedgehog. Halfway through Splatterhouse, I'll whack on a spirit box and see what we get. Alright? Sound good? Good. If you don't like it, you can always fuck off and find something else to do. I mean, what else is there to do? Watch me? Dearie me. I pity you, you know, watching me, you poor bastards. I can't see the chat, so just hang on a minute. I'm going to come back to you. Chat's coming back. There's my mug, live. Come on. There's my mug. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's just have a look where we are. Let me catch a chat. Yeah, the orb. Right. Well, I don't know what you think of orbs, Jamie, but while you buggered off to watch that little 4-minute clip, I had an orb fly right past me. It's quite a good one. But I don't know if you believe in orbs. I think you think they're dust and stuff, don't you? Which, they can be dust. They can be like reflections. I'm not saying every single orb is something fucking paranormal. Don't get me wrong. People say a lot. No, a lot. Bite me. MI6 is watching New Order. Yeah, the 2 Ronnery song. Yeah, okay, we're up to date. Okay, Hong Kong 97. Here it is. Let's go download it. Here it comes. And then I'll set up the camera. What do you mean a secure thing couldn't be established? Screw you. Give me my game. Hey, what's going on here? I couldn't have lost internet connection or else. Couldn't be it. Oh, don't tell me you're not allowed it. That can't be right. I don't know if I've got it here. I think this might be in the wrong format. Let's try and download it. I'm hoping it needs to be what you call a zip file. Alright. If it's not a zip file, this won't work. It says H4C zip. No, I've got it. Downloading. Here, it's coming. I got it. You haven't looked into them. Haven't looked into orbs before. Okay, fair enough. I'm not really a big orb person in terms of like know what is what, but I do understand that they can be, you know, camera hiccups, faults, whatever you want to call them. But when they do like a fucking dodgy flight direction, or like the one that flew right behind me, and the best thing to do is, because a lot of people think they're dust, which yes, dust can look like orbs, is I shake up the bed. Like, I jumped around when it's orbiting and no other dust flew past me, you know. It's just one single one flew right behind me, just, you know, on this video. Hello, Xena! Okay. I have captured some on photos though. I was an investigator in 2016. Okay. I thought you were like just a super skeptic, Jamie. So you were an investigator in 2016. I thought you were just like looking for that evidence to prove it does exist, but at the moment you don't believe it exists. That's what I always thought your stature was. And you're very like, don't really believe in it, but hopefully one day I'll find something that if I can make me go, wow, look at that. It is real or whatever. Fuck it. Okay, finishing this tea. Finishing that fag. Hong Kong 97. Let me just put it in the correct place. It won't play unless I put it in the right place. 2 secs. Files. Download. This is so offensive, this game. It's so offensive, but you know me. That one. Cut. Shit, where is it? Find it. SNES ROMs, there they are. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Hang on, 2 secs, guys. Download. Hong Kong 97. Cut. SNES ROMs. Paste. Ta-da! We're in. Okay, so let's sort the shit out and let's roll, motherfucker. I need that. Best way to do this, so I need to flip the camera. Where's the button? There it is. Camera is flipped. Okay. I think the resolution actually goes up a little bit as well when you do this. Don't quote me on that, mind. Oh, what? It's going to be awkward now. I have to... So, Chardonnay. Praise Keck. Alright, so... You see that? Yes, you do. You see that nicely, okay. Button. Neo Geo. We get a bit closer so we can get a bit of the full screen thing going on. That's about right, isn't it? About the best you're going to get. Is there any glare? There is glare. Okay. Glare. Not bad considering there's no capture card. It's just, you know, recording off of a recording, you know, screen to screen. I think they've done alright in that respect, you know. Eh? What the hell's going on? Is that... What The camera just switched around on itself. What the fuck? Did you see that? The camera... Hey? What's going on? What? Am I being thick? Oh, it's a reflection. Ugh, you fucking dickhead. I thought, what the hell? The camera's just flipped around on itself. Moron. That had me fucking thinking for a second. Who was going to throw a brick at you? I won't throw a brick at you. Okay, so, hang on. Just get this set up straight. Okay, so, need to get a controller now, don't we? We can't control it without a controller. So here's my cheap-ass PlayStation-like controller for a £5. That's actually very good for what it is. No vibration on it though, but you don't need that necessarily. Come on, man. Settings. Gamepad. Connected, lovely. We're in business. Okay, be prepared to be offended. Well, not really, but... Bear in mind, this is 1997, okay? The games industry didn't have blood and... Well, it did have blood, but it didn't really have swearing. This better work. I was going to be like, oh. Hong Kong 97, here we go. Yeah, it's working. Oh, shit. Hang on. Need some sounding. That is full blast. Oh, God, even the sound's fucking quiet. This is dreadful. Just loops over and over. I'm just trying to get this camera sorted out for you guys, you know, so it sits right. Nearly ready. It will loop over, okay, so you'll get very annoyed with it. Oh, come on. About right? Okay, here we go, English. Games wanted! We sell your original SNES games. Third of the gross profit will be yours. We welcome games of any kind, so please send us your floppy. We will contact you after careful consideration. Are you shitting me? Fucking what? Desperation just smacks. This is a game that is released, okay? And they're desperate. I'm desperate to get this fucking camera to sit straight. Hang on. Okay, stay straight. Would you like to sell our products at your store? We are looking for dealers worldwide and we will heavily discount orders for more than 50 pieces. Please ask us for details. We're fucking desperate. Happy Software Limited on that address, Tokyo, Japan. There's my fucking teeth before it gets cold. Oh my god. What? Kim Jong-il and... What was that, Bruce Lee? Who is that? In the year 1997 has arrived a herd of fucking ugly redheads. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me reset that. I said there was swearing. You can't write that in a game and... Let's reset that and get that again and I'll pause it each time. Shut up, you fucking idiot. English. I want your games because I'm fucking broke. Yep. Press, I didn't realise it went so fast. Okay, let's go for it. The year 1997 has arrived. A herd of fucking ugly redheads are rushing from the mainland. Okay. Next. Oh, that takes ages to fucking go through to read it. Crime rate skyrocketed. Hong Kong is ruined. Therefore, the Hong Kong government called Bruce Lee's relative Chin. Bruce Lee's relative Chin. Okay. For the massacre of the Reds. Chin is a killer machine. Wipe out all 1.2 billion of the Red communists. This, I'm not making this up. This is the story of this game. I did warn you. Can you see that? You know? Is that making sense to you? Let's try and get this camera fucking sorted. I mean, it's not an angry video game nerd. That's how I, fucking know about it. I mean, most nerdy people will know about this anyway. But it's just interesting to revisit, wouldn't you say? Hang on. Fuck's sake. Yes! Wipe out over 1.2 billion of the red communists. Fucking hell. Oh, shit. Oh, God. A subplot. I feel a subplot. However, in mainland China, there's a secret project in the progress. A project to transform the deceased Tong Xiaoping into an ultimate weapon. Now, yeah, I'll give you a cup of tea, Xena. If the internet one day will be able to do that, be able to transport product through the wires of the fibre optics, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Plus, mine's cold anyway. If you want to know what this ultimate weapon is, because I don't think I'm going to be able to play this game for that long, I'll probably die, or if I've got to kill 1.2 billion fucking people on this game, I don't know if it tallies that or what. It's actually Tong Xiaoping's head, a giant head with a bit of blood for the neck, and he jumps around on screen trying to kill you. That is the ultimate weapon, just for your reference, okay? Oh, there it is. This is the game. I'm dead. Game over. Oh my god, someone's actually dead there, look. That is a dead picture from someone's camera in 1982. No, 92, I can't see because it's... Chin's dead, that is it. That is the end of the game. Game over. I got hit once. Game over. Shall we give it another go? Oh, credits. David Chin. Is that fucking Bruce Lee's relative? Okay, man. Oh, it's 1995, not 99. It's Hong Kong 96. It's come out in 95. I mean, this game's sold, but what I find interesting is at the start, it begs you to buy their game, and then begs you to sell your games, and they'll give you, quite a bit of profit. And then they beg you, if you've got a shop, can they put their game in your store? That is what's interesting. Let's read it one more time. It's quite funny. The year is 1997 has arrived. A herd of fucking ugly redheads are rushing from the mainland. Crime rate is skyrocketed, spelt wrong, skyrocketed. Hong Kong is ruined. Therefore, the Hong Kong government called Bruce Lee's relative Chin. Hey Chin, we need your help because our crime rate has skyrocketed. For the massacre of the Reds. Chin is a killer machine. Wipe out all the 1.2 billion of the red communists. You got it, man. I'm just going to finish my cigarette first and then I'll get on that. Yeah, there was a lot of games that didn't actually make it to the Western world. But I don't even think in the Asian part of the world this probably did too well or didn't come a cropper of some criticism. I couldn't imagine anything... It's a fucking shit game, let's be honest. It's very badly programmed. It's they're trying to cash in on the Mortal Kombat digitized characters, because that was quite new then. So this is a clever thing. There's new technology, digitized characters back then. Remember Mortal Kombat, how good it looked? But in actual fact, it's not, it's very easily put together with this. You'll see, I'm just finishing my cigarette literally because I need fucking reactions to show you this game lasting more than a fucking second, as it seems. One life, that's all you get to wipe out 1.2 billion red communists, assuming that's what you got to do, 1.2 billion. Really? Does it count them? I don't know how many you have to kill. And then the last boss is Tao Sung Ping's head. A ginormous head that fills up like quarter of the screen with a bit of red on his neck, blood, and he jumps around on screen trying to kill you. So, oh, Happy Droid, you've missed something. I'll go through it with you in a sec because it is funny, Happy Droid. You've got to see this. You'll not believe this. So let's restart and read it one more time for Happy Droid's benefit. Sorry if you've had it, but it is fucking funny. Come on, Happy Droid, get ready for this. I'll read it out to you. You'll not believe your ears. Here we go.
Games wanted! We will sell your original SNES games. A third off for gross profit will be yours. We welcome games of any kind, so please send us your floppy. That's not rude. We will contact you after careful considerations. Yeah, you'll carefully consider. You're desperate! Would you like to sell our products on your store? Please? We are looking for dealers worldwide. We will heavily discount orders for more than 50 pieces. Please ask us for details. Oh, it'll get worse. Get that motherfucker out my fucking chat room. Ernst Steiner is a paedophile for fucking Heartregress. This guy is a piece of fucking shite. He's a sicko. So I think what you want to do is basically fucking report this dude as much as you can. Ernst Steiner. He is a fucking bottom feeder. Alright? Absolutely. He's a paedophile. I bet you he's fucking, yeah, you can fucking, what can we do with you, motherfucker? I'm going to let you say your piece, Ernst. You say your piece, Ernst. Come on, convince us why paedophilia is okay. Go on. Freedom of speech here, motherfucker. Come on, Ernst. Say your piece. So why do you advocate for paedophiles then, eh? Why do you advocate for it? Why do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's right that... Do you think a 4-year-old can consent? Do you think an 8-year-old can consent? Do you think an 11-year-old can consent and they know what they're doing? Pansexual's not a thing anyway, duty. Non-binaries. What's that got to do with anything? Why did non-African Americans advocate for African American rights? What the fuck is that got to do with it? No, he's a genuine... He's with Heartregress, Halakala. He is actually with Heartregress that advocate for this fucking kind of thing. Come on, nonce. I want to hear what your justifications are. You know? I'm giving you the freedom of speech. Most people just kick you to the curb right now. But I want to hear how you work it out. I bet you say you're a pansexual, which isn't a thing anyway. Like non-binary rubbish. Transgender. You're a fucking idiot. And I bet that's not even your face anyway. You're meant to... You did... I read your fucking little report, right? That said that a paedophile can be beneficial to a child because... There's no vested interest. Are you fucking shitting me? No vested interest? What do you think a paedophile's vested interest is in a child? Idiot. Equality for sexual minorities, pedosexual includes, is a moral imperative no matter how unpopular it is. You are fucking retarded, mate. Kids think about sweet... I mean, I've got a 4-year-old daughter, right? Oh my god. The room for manipulation. This isn't a case of... Okay, there's someone who's like 3 months before age and the boyfriend's, I don't know, 24 or something. That is okay. And besides, you can do many other things without sex until the day arrives. You know what I'm saying? There's a line there for a reason, for the protection of sickos like you. Children are attracted to adults is just a thing, just so you know. Child masturbates unless stopped by her parents. Yeah, but you don't fucking take advantage of that, do you, you weird little sicko? Because it is your... desires, mate. Not the child. You're not doing this for the child's benefit. It's for your benefit. Isn't it? You're a little sicko, mate. You're wrong. You're wrong in the head. By the way, just so you know, government put a thing out today in England, it's UK, that they are actually clamping down on your little community, by the way, because so many people have like fucking put up with it. And they will never, ever, ever lower the age limit. We've got one of the most liberal age limits going. Our age limit is 16. That's fucking young enough, man. Okay? A non-penetrative sex of a child educated on how to consent should be decriminalised. No, sex education can be taught at schools, but you don't do it until you're of age, because your bodies are not ready for it, for a reason. Some do, obviously, mature quicker than others. But, you know, what you've got to understand, Ernst... that fucking people don't... Oh, how do you describe this? All change at the same time. So, if one girl is 14 is heavily fucking going for it, and another is not, Do you see the manipulation? Well, if this 14-year-old can, this one can. So they put an age limit in, a line was put in place for a fucking reason. But that's not why you're doing this, okay? That's not why you're doing this at all. It's so you can have paedophilia buddied up to LBGT. That's what you want to do. You want to buddy up next to the LB... Let's shut this fucking cunt up a minute. There we go. LBGT is what you want to buddy up to, isn't it? Right? And be fucking... like, yay, we're coming out. I'm a paedophile. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a virtuous paedophile. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, mate? You just... Mate, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, okay? And all you're going to do... Actually, I'm glad you're coming out of all this, because then everyone can keep tabs on you. People can know what you're up to and just keep an eye on you, just to make sure, you know, you don't groom any children. Because I bet you groom. Harry Hay is a fucking joke. They left him behind, mate, because of his fucking views. Do you know what I mean? Springtrap. This is a 13-year-old girl, by the way, at Ernst Steiner, so stay the fuck off. Ernst Steiner is I'm just going to say the word, heart regressive. He's a heart regressive. You know, we did it in history, so why don't we do it? We used to, you know, marry 9-year-olds in history, so why don't we do it now, you know? Regressive, not progressive. Yeah, exactly. Eunuch them, man, and then they won't have that issue. They won't have sexual feelings if you castrate them. That's very true. I mean that in a nice way. Obviously, don't... You know, I'm saying if a paedophile comes and says, look, I've got a problem, I think of kids and stuff, I need an operation to stop that, and they were castrated in an operation under anaesthetic, given painkillers and had them time to recover, they wouldn't think of it. They'd be completely off the board, and then they'd be okay. And they could get on with their life without having any problems. Chemical castration or whatever is a very good viable option. You know? Sorry, Ernst, but you're outweighed. It's not to being unpopular and out... I'm outspoken, okay? Fucking Ernst, trust me, mate. I've got my fair share of trolls. In ancient Greece! You just said it, mate. In ancient Greece. We're not in ancient times, Ernst. Okay? We've evolved and realised it's not fucking right. Okay? We did slavery back then. We used to cut people's heads off back then. Should we still do that? You're an idiot. I can't believe you're a fucking member... Well, not MP, but you're a fucking... What's the equivalent of an MP in America? Yes, Earth has democracy. And what's that got to do with anything, mate? What has that got to do with anything? You're in Sweden, okay. Well, you're a parliament member of Sweden, aren't you? Is that right or wrong? Senator. Okay, you're someone in Sweden. Fucking hell. One good thing about Sweden, they can fucking drive really well in Sweden. They know how to drive very good, and they teach kids how to drive very good as well. You're lucky you're in Sweden. I dare you to fucking open air your views in front of so many people and walk down the street. But as you said, you're not a paedophile. You just want to advocate for them and decriminalise it in some weird way. Because, you know, a child can consent. But, you know, they can. You know, children do fancy adults sometimes. It's not wrong at all to fucking go for that. Because, you know, who wouldn't fancy a 15-year-old with some big boobies, huh? You know? Seriously, mate, if you castrate paedophiles, I don't mean in a horrible way, like chop off their nuts with a fucking axe. Someone comes up to me, say I'm a doctor, and says, look, I've got a problem. I can't stop thinking of kids. I think I'm going to be a danger to society. What can you do? I would suggest, you know, castration. Give them a nice operation, you know, an anaesthetic, painkillers and all the rest of it. Make sure it's non-painful, as comfortable as possible. Afterwards, they will not have that problem. They won't even think about sex. It'll be nothing. It'll be flatline. And then they can carry on their life without any problems in society, you know. They won't have any weird thoughts or feelings. They can get on with their life then and work and be productive members, etc., etc., etc. You know? That's against their reproductive rights. Well, they don't have a right to fucking reproduce if they're going to fuck a kid, mate. You know, there has to be consent, and there's no consent with a child. They must, you know, they want kids, okay, not adults. So this is the other argument, mate. You say they get with a child, okay, say they do get with a 14-year-old. What happens when that child reaches 20 years old? That's too old now, isn't it? Oh, that's not my thing. So then that child is discarded, who is now an adult, and then you go for another one. Only the paedophile's now gotten even older. He's now 40 now instead of 30 or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So that doesn't wash. So you can throw away your reproductive rights because you're wired wrong. This is not like being gay, Ernst. It's not like being a lesbian and coming out or bisexual. Or even, shit, I'm born in the wrong body. I need to be a woman. And no, I don't class fucking non-binary as anything. That's trans-trending, man. If you can't put in the effort to fucking, you know, go down to doctors and, like, generally want to translate, you cannot identify as trans. You identify as either being wanted to be a woman or a man. You can go back and forth between the two. I've heard of that. That's a real thing. But there's no other gender other than male and female, okay? End of. That's just biology for you, okay? You're an idiot, though, Ernst. You really are. I'm glad you've surfaced because, like I say, people keep an eye on you. And James Carter. He's a victim, James Carter. I don't even realise it. James Carter was fucking fiddled, if you like. Although he did the chasing, you know. And this guy taught him art and culture. So in his La La Fairyland, that's going to work out for every other child. No, James, you're a fucking one-off, in effect. You can't change the law for, like, 0.1% of the fucking world. You know? You can't do that. The laws are put in place to protect from sickos like you and your little group. And you got so many paedophiles in your group. It's interesting, that. You know, we're not on about Haberphiles. See, you even marketed it wrong. If you and James went out and said, I want to advocate for Haberphiles, meaning someone who is not prepubescent but is very close to the age of consent, just a couple of months, people shouldn't look at them as a sicko because they're nearly at consent, say, by a couple of months, that would have made a lot of sense. People would have warmed to that because, you know, I had a girlfriend once who was underage. I didn't have any sex with her, though. I'll make that very clear. We waited. In fact, nothing ever happened because we ended up breaking up afterwards, ironically. But the point is, I waited. I'm going to go there. But she was very close to age. It wasn't like she was fucking, like, you know, prepubescent. But you didn't market it that. You were marketing fucking advocating for paedophiles, you donut. Yes, he's living a healthy life now, you moron. It was not a negative experience for him, sure, okay, but it's not going to work out like that for all the other children because weird sickos are going to groom kids. Do you not see where this is going? You're living on a cloud nine, mate. It fluked its way with James. It's not going to work with other people. 4 and 6! You are trolling, you motherfucker. So 7, 8, 9 kids can consent. Fuck right off. There you go. That's where your brain's at, you pansexual my ass. You are a pedo, mate. I know it. Bottom down, I swear you are. Or else you would not be having this conversation. You would have gone for Haberphiles, okay? Which is something I can sort of feel about, you know, I can understand that. Romeo and Juliet, slightly underage. You know what I'm saying? Ever so slightly. Fuck me, I need a cigarette. 4 and 6 is where the line should be drawn. Fuck off, you fucking cunt. I don't care, right? I never heard of any child that is sexually active at 7 years old. Never heard of it, mate. Never. Not in a million years. And I think the LGBT community are distancing themselves from you big time. Don't bring up Harry fucking Hay. He's an idiot. He started off a movement and fucked it up because his real feelings come out about what really is in a line, trying to get more and more fucking edgy. You've discussed this. Of course you fucking discussed it with actual pedosexuals. They'd love it to be 4 and 6. They'd love that. You're an idiot. Oh my god. You've actually discussed this with the fucking predators themselves. Don't say pedosexuals or minor attracted person. Go on what they are. Pedophiles. That's what they are, okay? Fucking hell, dude. If anyone's watching this as a video later on, we're obviously going to retitle it. I wish you could see the chat, I really, really do. Ernst Steiner, people. Please keep an eye on him. I want the authorities. He lives in Sweden somewhere. He is a member of parliament in Sweden. Cabinet, senator, whatever you want to call them. I don't know how their democracy works over there. But keep an eye on that fucker. It can be higher if necessary, but the teenage years are too late! Yeah, because that'll be Haberphile territory. You still have to prepubescent kids in effect, you idiot. Oh my god. You're an idiot. Listen to this guy. It can be higher if necessary, but the teenage years are too late. I bet they are. So this is what I'm talking about, Ernst, right? Let's say we allow your little sicko vision to happen, right? Let's just say that you allow it to happen. You fucking idiot. Sicko gets with kid, right? They go for a relationship. Suddenly, the kid gets a teenager. Oh, you're no good anymore. Kid is discarded. Oh, that really fucking helped the child, didn't it? That was a nice, fulfilling relationship. Fucking idiot. That was gonna last. It's not like fucking, what do they call it? Where, you know, you find your soulmate and she's underage slightly, you know, and then you end up getting married forevermore. As in some relationships, you know, you hear of like a 40-year-old with a 20-year-old, you know, 20-year difference. But they make it last and they live forever and ever. Soulmate, that does happen. I understand that, right? But you just said it, teenage years too late. So you get with a 6-year-old, you fucking sick fuck, and then by the time they hit 13, they're discarded. Well, how's that going to play on the child's mind? They put all their interest and everything, because they've learnt sex with them, and all their emotion stability on this one fucking predator, and he's just going to discard them. You're an idiot. You fucking idiot. Hey, moron! Fucking moron! Yeah, I'll give up the name of it. Heartregress it's called. Hashtag Heartregress on Twitter. So I'm not on Twitter or Facebook. G communities on the G Plus forum, Heartregress. So please get some fucking spies in there. Actually, the community is open. You can see all their sick little posts. I've already read the sick little post. Like I said, I read his report. His report advocates that paedophiles are better for the child than a parent because they don't have vested interest. You blind dozy fucker. Why is my argument invalid? Paedophilia, a radical case by Tom O'Carroll. The radical case is invalid. See, you're talking about one-off fucking cases, okay? It doesn't work like that for the majority, 99% of the people. That's what you don't understand. James may have been lucky and had a positive experience out of it, or he turned it into a positive experience, or he'd fucking have a fucking mental breakdown, you know? There's not much choice in the matter. You know? Whichever way you put it. But, okay, that's not going to work for the rest, because predators are going to prey. You're after fucking 6-year-olds, you idiot. Or between 4 and 6-year-olds. I've got a 4-year-old daughter, not I should tell you that. She ain't going to be ready by the time she's 7, mate. Not in a million fucking years. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. You've got to be trolling, motherfucker, but you're not trolling. That's the funny thing. You're not trolling. You genuinely feel this way. If society was less hateful towards paedosexuals, then the stigma that causes the harm wouldn't exist. Yes, it would, Ernst, because you're fucking with a child's mind and everything at that age. They're not ready for sex at 7 years old. End of. Don't care how you dress it up, and don't you dare say fucking, well, we did years ago. And that was 9 anyway, I think, onwards, rather than 7. And that's still fucking sick. Yeah, Xena, go and sit down and, like, just sorry about this live stream. It's going to be a good, fun live stream, but this motherfucker comes along. But I want him to have his fucking say. I really, really, really do. You're an idiot, man. Yeah, Matt Grace is right. Ernst is going to follow you wherever you go. Now. Yeah, well, maybe you were fucking sexually attracted to adults at an early age. That's you. See you later, Xena. See, you've made someone feel physically sick, Ernst. You make people feel sick. What a nice effect you have on people. Make them feel physically ill. And that's not to do with the stigma. That's just how it is. It's past your bedtime. Alright, yeah, I'm sorry, I thought you were getting up early, Xena. Alright, fair enough. I'll not be entertaining him by talking to him. You know, I'm with your plastic toad, but the reason why, rather than just banning this motherfucker straight out, which is what I can do, obviously, and I will do after a while, after I get bored with it, I want him to have his say, because he ducks and dives all the time, you know, and comes at the most ludicrous, well, you've read what he's put, the ludicrous of things, and I want people to be aware of who he is, and what the community is on the the Google G Plus communities. Rest to say, don't give him my fucking, you know, community. We'd eat you alive, mate. We really, really would. Us truth seekers. So don't fucking... I know, when you say truth seekers, it's nothing to do with 9/11 or anything like that, okay? Just for your reference. Don't go searching for us. Fucking nerds. But yeah, you know, our government over here are clamping down on it, man. You know, and Google's owned by America, so let's face it, Britain and America are like fucking best buddies, aren't they? Bosom buddies. So I dare say that, I mean, I am all for free speech and stuff on the internet. Even trolls. I want trolls to be able to be allowed to troll, believe it or not. Not fair to docs, but troll, I don't have a problem with it, believe it or not. It's up to you how you handle that. But you are setting up a paedophile ring, is basically what you're doing. Ooh, you have a website now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, there's lots of paedophile websites out there. It's called the Deep Web, man. You know, don't worry about that. Paedophiles exist everywhere. They're a disgusting bunch, man. You are evolution's fuck up. That's what you are. You are evolution's fuck up. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's give you some FaceTime, you motherfucker. I've been, like, sitting next to a screen. My God, dude. Take a look at me, Ernst. I bet I look like the most liberal guy you've ever fucking seen. I got eye makeup on, I got my nail polished. I'm cis, white, male scum. Married. Happily married, in fact. Good sex life and all that sort of thing. Most liberal guy you could ever meet. You know, you could tell me what, you know, your kink is, and I'd probably understand it. But this isn't a kink, alright? This isn't something that needs to be tolerated in society. No, I know it's not Ernst, specifically. There's other things you're looking for tolerations on as well. But that's your fucking little dream child, isn't it? That is your, you know, the thing you are focusing on the most, you know? And to buddy up with LBGT is just fucking funny. You even put a little black flag underneath the rainbow banner. A little black flag. No, like Xena. Cheers, Doody. You know, that little black flag, black is the fucking perfect colour, which is a shame because it's my favourite colour, you know? You know I love my black, you know? That's why I like my black BMW, you know? But, black, you're dangerous, man. And it's funny because it's not even on the same fucking... all the little signs is funny because it's not even on the flag. It's a separate flag with a black underneath. And it's like, oh, fuck you now. You're an idiot. Just an idiot. Don't get it. But I think secretly you are that way inclined. Maybe not, you're not come out, but you're waiting to come out as a pedosexual, aren't you? I know it. I just reckon you are. Because you wouldn't be thinking this. Ernst, have you got any kids? Have you got any children? If you're still there. A number of pedosexuals have noticed our leniency towards their goals of decriminalising pedosexuality, which is why so much focus toward their movement. Have you got any kids? I'll read out for anyone who is watching this as a video after. I have no children. Good. Stay that way, man. That is probably why you don't get it and you never will. Because you have no children. And can I ask, I don't mind if not, but nieces, you fucking stay away from them. What does your sisters and that think? Your nieces and nephews, your sister and brothers, do they have the... Well, you're not going to tell me the truth, are you? You're going to just tell me whatever you want to tell me, but... what I want to ask you as well, is that your photo? Is that you in that picture, or is that not you? Just curious. Valak69. It is you. Okay, that is your face. All right, okay. Right, so Valak69 has a 9-year-old. And Valak69, would you consider Valak, your 9-year-old daughter as anywhere near ready for even a relationship, let alone sex, with an older gentleman? Yeah, I know, it's a walking disaster, isn't it? You're allowed near those kids. It is a car crash waiting to happen, isn't it? Hopefully, it's his family, so, you know, if he is ever going to do anything silly, it won't be his family, but whatever. Child's a child, man. It's like saying, oh, well, I got child porn, it's a victimless crime, I didn't fuck nobody. No, but the child was fucking fucked in the place to have a fucking photo taken. Not at all, exactly. So Valak69 has a 9-year-old daughter, I have a 4-year-old, and I have an 18-year-old boy who would smash your face in, by the way, if anyone went near, whatever. But, yeah, okay, so Valak69 has a 9-year-old. I'm into adults. Okay, fine, you tell me that, Ernst, you tell me that. But the only reason why I think you're naive rather than stupid or being edgy, I think you're just fucking naive because you don't have kids yourself. Because if you had kids yourself, you would not be supporting this movement in any way, shape, or form. Valak69 has got a 9-year-old, okay, daughter. She's nowhere near ready. Who knows more about their kids? Some weird predator that would like to, you know, they're not being forceful, they're just rubbing, you know, gently. Or the
parent who had the kid from the start. Yeah, what do your relatives think of your nice little move? Or do they not know? I wonder. He's saying he is completely non-paedophile, pansexual. Tell us what pansexual is, Ernst. I know what it is, but just for the record, in your words, what is a pansexual for the other people who, these terms that keep getting made up over and over, and all these extra pronouns that keep coming out, for the trans-trenders mainly. Thank you, Tumblr. Now everyone gets offended because you said, you know, he instead of she, but that's wrong, it has to be they. Or whatever. I identify as a fucking attack helicopter. Oh, shit. My relatives, many are okay with it, a few are now. Sure. It's okay to be inclusive. It's to be inclusive. They deserve what they get, mate. It's not right, mate. You've got to stay away from kids. It's end of. There's no way you can beat around this in the bush, okay, Ernst. There's no way you can go around this. You're advocating for decriminalisation of being a fucking paedophile. I'm not going to call them paedosexuals, because it's not a fucking orientation, a sexual orientation. It's a fucking fuck up in genetics. And they could still go out of an adult. They could ignore the children and go with adults. Or is it that strong that only children will do? If it is that strong and only children will do, you need to be castrated. Your reproductive rights are null and void. You know? Because you're that strong on that side. You can't have kids, because if you have reproductive rights and you have a child, what are you going to do with that child? What are you going to do? If you're that strong that I can't have an adult, it must be a child. It's got to be a child because I'm that strong. Yeah? Ernst, you've got to be naive. You've got to be just fucking naive. I'd love Undoomed and Suit Yourself to fucking have a word with you and see how they get on with it, but they probably just fire fucks into you. At least I'm trying to semi-be civil with you. I'm going to get a cup of tea while I keep this fucking debate going. I will retitle this video so you get a debate, so it might be interesting when I fucking lean. You've got to be so naive. I mean, Sweden is a lovely country. It is a lovely country. But, you know, and they can fucking drive over there. They really can drive, you know. 17-year-old lads can fucking pull power slides and drifts. Like, they teach them that. And I think they should teach that in this country. But I can't see Sweden legalising fucking decriminalisation of being a paedophile. I can't see it happening. And if they do, I think they're going to be ostracised from the world in Europe and that. I mean, as a Brit, we're Brexited anyway, so to say. Big deal. So where did you come from originally, Ernst? Have you just moved in from Sweden? Where did you come from originally? Because you're speaking very good English, which is probably one thing I should have picked up on. Yeah, you're right, Val. No textbook or fucking write up by something. You're born in Berlin, so you're German. You're Deutschlander, are you? You're German originally. What made you decide to go to Sweden? Just because of the culture and the country? You moved to the UK in your early life, okay. Did your family have like a bit of a nomadic lifestyle, or, you know, moved about? You see, Leslie, when you talk about have you ever seen the damage inflicted by a paedophile, have you looked into the number of suicides by troubled children? He doesn't see that, well, he does know about that bit, but he thinks that's just the extreme ones, the bad ones. Rape is bad, but, you know, if a child does consent, it can happen. You know, that should be okay. There's a word for that, it's called grooming. That's what he's trying to get at. He's trying to get at, yeah, okay, you know, you shouldn't rape a child, but you know. Ernst, don't get me wrong, mate. I'm not trying to fucking buddy up to you. I'm trying to understand your profile and where you've been, what you do. So don't make no mistake. Don't be fooled, alright? Thank you for answering my questions. This video might go viral if I fucking title it right. How sick is that? But at least it'll bring... Well, Ernst wants to, you know, bring focus to this. He might get it. I'm no big YouTuber by any way or form, but I'm certainly known in the sector that I represent, which is a very, very small sector on YouTube. I mean, you know, unless you're a faker, if you're genuine, most of your subs hit about 5,000 max, you know? Only very few real people in our sector have massive sub numbers, very few. If children were taught how to consent, harm would be minimised. They don't need to know about sex. This is why I get fucked off with queer kids stuff and Pop and Ollie. They don't need that. Do you not get that bit? They don't need, because who is this benefit for, Ernst? This isn't benefit for the kids. This is benefit for the pedos. Oh, if we teach the kids this, they don't need that. They don't need it, okay? That's for you. That's your benefit. Well, not you, although I do wonder. Does that make sense? Ernst knows I've done a video on Heartregress, so whether he saw it in that, because Google links things with its little algorithms and thought he'd stop by, you know. But he knows I've addressed Heartregress. Me and James have backward and forwarded, you know, respectively. I mean, most people are saying, kill yourself. Rightly so in some ways, but fucking... Yeah, it is bullshit, Scarlett. It is bullshit, you know. But you can teach them to consent, but to whose benefit? That doesn't benefit the child. That just can, you know, more shit you're putting in their head they don't need to be doing. They should be dealing with fucking which Transformer is the best, or, you know, when's Christmas coming? They still believe in fucking Santa Claus at that age, you dick! And you're gonna shove a penis in front of their mouth? Fuck off! Think about it, Ernst. Just think about it. Well, you have thought about it, haven't you? Well, yeah, you know, it's all society's fault that, you know, there's so much fucking problem, isn't it? It's all society's fault that, you know, society needs reform. Yeah, it does possibly, but not in that area, it doesn't. For your fucking pedo's benefit, that's what you're, you know what I mean? They're the ones in the wrong, mate, full stop, okay? They're the ones that need to fucking go get the counselling to get over that. If they can't get over it, they need to be castrated. Alright? I got much respect for a paedophile to go to a doctor, obviously in secret so he doesn't get lynched, I understand safety, and say, look, I got a problem, doc. I think I'm into kids, and I don't want to be into kids, but, you know, I got problems. What do I do? Well, let's go counselling, see if we can get you out of that. Let's get you a nice bird with big tits or whatever, you know. No, that doesn't work for me. It's not birds with big tits, it's the opposite. Well, let's get you a woman with an ironing board chest then. Okay, we'll give that a try. No, that doesn't work either. You know, no, I just want the kids. I just got to fucking fuck a fucking 6-year-old. You know, I just got no thing, you know, and I want kids myself, my reproductive right. Well, that goes out the window, because once you have kids, you're going to fucking molest that when it turns 6. So, I know, I got an idea for you. Let's chemically castrate you, in a nice, safe way, no pain, you'll be put under the knife, you know, you'll be under a cell, we'll give you lots of fucking Vicodin and methadone and any other fucking drug you fucking need to fucking feel better, and when you wake up, you'll have none of that. You won't have any desire to fuck anything. Not a woman, not a man, not anything. Oh, fuck. Hang on, I've lost my chat. Give me 2 secs. I don't want to lose this cunt. You know? So that's what we should do. That's the reform we fucking need. You know? Hang on. I will be back in a second on the chat and reading. Do you understand? You teach a dog to lick your balls. End of the day, it's still fucked up. An issue of teaching is what we call grooming. Exactly, Appy Droid. Exactly. What a thumbnail of someone doing drugs? Who are you on about? Who are you on about? You made a comment that you should not take sexual... Where am I doing drugs in a thumbnail?
I've never done drugs on camera, so to say, ever. What are you fucking on about, Ernst? You're fucking deluded me. You're fucked up. You're trolling me now. We're in this thumbnail as I'm doing drugs, especially on this live stream. Ernst, you there? Have you fucked off? I want to know. God knows what thumbnail you saw, mate. Fucking see what you want to see, don't you? Hello, Ernst. Hello. You there? You writing one long ass comment to try and justify your fucking weird games? Or are you fucked off? Oh, hang on. I'm an idiot. Hang on. It's my thing that's frozen up. Hang on. I believe where all non-violent forms of sex need... Oh, Matt. Maybe you was mistaken. Where did you even get that from? Yeah, it might be a troll channel. I do have troll channels. Like I said, Ernst, I've certainly got my fair share of trolls because I'm Mr. fucking liberal and saying my piece and outspoken. But you, my friend, you're not my friend. Okay now. So what's worse then? Someone doing drugs, yeah, or a paedophile? In your case, Matt, what's worse in your mind? What's more damaging to society? A druggie, and I'm an ex one of them. Don't mind admitting that. I told you I'm very liberal. Tell me anything, I'll understand. You're an alcoholic, you're a tramp, or whatever your fucking ailment is, I'll understand it, and I'll have empathy for it, but lines are drawn somewhere because... Yeah. I wish this fucking chat room would scroll down when it should. Sorry, I keep missing shit. He was on a site and found by order by suggestion. Yeah, that's right. Pedo any day of the week. Drugs are in need of prohibition. Okay, so your drugs are in need of as in drugs need to be taken out of the equation. They cause harm to the body. So what do you think a paedophile does to a child's mind and body? Especially a predator one. Although you don't like predators, do you? You do agree with that. And Ernst, what would you do if you needed drugs for your well-being? Does that count? I.e., just a paracetamol for a headache, or maybe you need a cancer drug, or maybe you need an antidepressant, or maybe you got, you know, in my case, the medication I'm on, which I don't need to tell you because, you know, I'm sure you can find out from some troll somewhere. But it ain't doing me any harm. It's keeping me fucking stable. Without it, I wouldn't be able to do half the shit I do. You know, I ran businesses, I've got married, I've had kids, you know. I've worked all my life up until fucking the last 2 years, you know. And I will be working again soon once I'm back on the road again. Snake trying to get back into it. Oh, who is this guy? See, you people were damaged by drugs. Oh my god. What psychoactive drugs, Ernst? What psychoactive drugs need illegalization? Be specific. Which ones? Which ones? He's Liz. He's Heartregress. He's come to my live stream for a bit of debate and yeah, just to say his piece. I'm letting him say his piece. Just to see if maybe I got it wrong. Maybe paedophiles are the answer to all our prayers. All of them. All fucking... So what about someone with depression that needs amitriptyline, we'll say? Should they not be on that at all? They shouldn't be on that drug whatsoever, prescribed by a doctor, Ernst. Those drugs are not pleasurable.
So, fucking, all psychiatrists need to be fucking got rid of. Then it's like, but that's not pleasurable. Well, some people abuse amitriptyline actually for pleasure. Some people do that. Okay, so if the person needs the drug, i.e. if someone is prescribed a drug by a doctor, that's okay. All recreational drugs need to be banned. That's what you're saying. Clean mind and all that. How do you feel about alcohol? Coffee, even. Red Bull. Caffeine. Free to weed, says Happy Droid. Yeah, your choice. I mean, I could argue, right, you decriminalise drugs, why can't we decriminalise paedophiles, is what you're going to say. It's funny, but you're pro-paedophile, but you're against drug. You'd think someone in your such libertarian world of just fucking safe spaces and all the rest of it, that you would allow the drug. Okay, yeah, so you don't believe in alcohol too. Okay, fair enough. You stick to your script now. I'll give you your kudos there. Okay, fine. That's fair enough. So you don't have anything. Do you have coffee even? Is coffee, caffeine a no-no as well, or is that okay? I'm not going to slate you for that. Just try and understand your mindset. He's in Sweden, Signosis, so, you know, he's a bit of a nomad. He's been around UK, he's been to Germany. I don't know why he's moved around so much, but, mate, you know, if your parents are in a career... I don't think there's a family full of pedos necessarily. He's not a paedophile, so he proclaims he is adults only. But he has no kids of himself, and I know why he has no kids of himself, because he wouldn't be advocating for paedophiles, but... Yeah, you'll probably find a lot of your paedophile friends are on medication. Not for their paedophilia, because they're going to hide that bit as much as they can. But you'll probably be surprised what stuff they do. In fact, they've probably got a drawer full of date rape, you know? Here, have some Red Bull, child. He's fast asleep. No rapey going on here. Nice and soft and gentle. Yeah, I know. There you go, Leslie. I know. So he's all drugs, alcohol, anything. Banhammer. But paedophilia is okay. 6 years is the cut-off age, is what he advocates. 6 years old. 6 years old is a good age for a child to be taught how to consent. If they're not taught, they shouldn't be allowed, but they can be taught. And my argument is for whose gain? Whose gain is that for? To teach a child that doesn't need to know this. Whose gain? The gain is for the paedophile. No, Mr. Pedo. Bugger off. Get help. Get your counselling. And if that doesn't work, fucking get castrated. So you don't feel... You have no interest in anything if you get your balls done, mate. It won't hurt. It's a simple operation. People get the snip all the time to stop having kids, in fact. But you'll be dead down there. Actually, that's wrong. Take that back. When you have a snip, you can still get... But you can be a eunuch, and then you don't have anything down there. Anything at all. Sexuality allows citizens to bond, lowering chaos allowing society. Peace, man. The hippies. You know, those hippies that were so bonded together, were smoking weed like no tomorrow, making love. But then again, Charles Manson was born out of his chaos. Okay, it's a one-off fucking topic, a one-off fucking case. Just like your paedophile cases. It's a one-off here and there. 99% of society, this is not going to work, Ernst. 7-year-olds are not fucking sexually active. It is not going to bond anything. Can you imagine my daughter in 3 years' time? Some little fucker coming over to my house. Let me teach your child how to consent to have sex in school. And then someone, oh yeah, my daughter goes, I think I'd really, rather than play My Little Pony, I fancy being fiddled with by that greasy guy over there. Yep, that's what I really feel like right now. I can't see it, Ernst. I don't know where you saw it. You've been hanging around James too much. Why are we even talking to this, Liz? Because I want him to have his peace. I'm an advocate for free speech. And also, I want attention brought to this so people can fucking keep tabs on this fucker, you know? And keep tabs on his little group. Because that group is going to have a ring. Although Ernst might not be one himself, and James might not even be one himself. But the people that are following James and that, in that little community, which they now have a website now, how grand. There's a ring in there, I'm telling you. There's a fucking ring in there. Drugs, on the other hand, cause people to have the ability to modulate their own mind and free it to the influences, controlling them to act in a stable manner. Now you're contradicting yourself. Let me just read that again. Drugs, on the other hand, cause people to have the ability to modulate their own mind and free it of the influences, controlling them to act in a stable manner. Well, you're just a fucking contradiction then. You just contradicted. You don't make sense, mate. And you're a senator? A fucking MP for Sweden? God help you ever get into power, dude. Fuck me, you're going to bankrupt Sweden. Wanda Perkins. A lot of people in this chat are bonding. We haven't touched each other. Oh, shit. The very fact that this fucker's defending people is... Yeah, it is. Liz, I know the rage, trust me, but there's a reason why I'm allowing him to do this, alright? There is a reason. Don't worry. No, I meant that society's influences are what makes them act in a stable manner. Be a bit more forthcoming with Ernst. You are comparing drugs to paedophilia. Drugs is a big no-no. Banhammer. Fucking bad in every way. It messes up society. And pedos, they're lovely because you touch each other. Lovey-feely, lovey, touchy. Makes sense, half the government are all pedo-fucking satanics. It's pretty true, Happy Droid, yeah. Pretty true. The Catholic Church, the BBC, they fucking covered up Jimmy Savile. How do you feel about Jimmy Savile, Ernst? Icon, maybe? Drugs separate people from society's influences. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, I actually agree with you, Wanda. I think Ernst needs some stabilising drugs himself. Come back down to fucking planet Earth. Oh God, you cannot be this naive. Well, you can. This is how I know he's not trolling. He's really genuine, okay? He's passionate about this. So, Ernst, can you just explain to me how you come up with a conclusion, as I keep bringing up, that a paedophile can be better for a child than its own parent because they don't have a vested interest? How did you come up to that magical formulation of opinion? That'd be great to know. Yeah, exactly, Happy Droid. By the way, Ernst, you're talking to someone who has a very, very clever mind with Happy Droid, okay? Logical mind, okay? We all have our skill set, if you like. But Happy Droid is... I'm not going to say what he does in that, but he's a technical wizard, if you like, okay? So he's very logical-minded with things. But they are, pedos are not a stable mind. It's very true. So, paedophilia will instill stability. That's right, Matt Graves. Ernst, in your society, what about lobotomies, Ernst? That makes people stable. Yeah, shoving an ice pick through your fucking eye and into your brain, having a good scrape. That definitely makes people stable. Definitely. It's time. 11. Oh, Ernst, when my child comes back and starts jumping on the bed, hopefully I'll keep her amused with her tablet. Don't take no pictures, please. For your friends. That's a bit of a low blow, wasn't it? Ooh. What have you missed, Jamie? We haven't This guy isn't a paedophile, but we have an advocate for paedophiles on our stream called Ernst Steiner. Which bit did you miss of what I said, Ernst? Which bit did you miss? That's probably a hard thing to say, because you would know what you missed if you... Lobotomies. Read the comments, Ernst. I just went through the comments. Go through the comments a little bit. Oh, hello, unpronounceable names. Oh boy. All my regulars are going to come in and go, what the fuck is going on here? If I have more than one thumbs down after this, I'll just assume that they're from Heartregress. The one thumbs down was there before I even started. When you responded to my previous statement, what was your previous statement, Ernst? Society needs to influence people for the sake of stability, or... No, she'll be downstairs. She won't be on camera. Correct. That one. Okay. So let's read that again. Society needs to influence people for the sake of stability. Okay, so like you're comparing them to like honeybees, then I suppose. Like, you know, the queen bee. They all have jobs, workers, economy. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with that for you. All have a little job if you like. But how do paedophiles fit into this, Ernst? How do they benefit society? When they fuck up a child's mind and the child has to be on benefits for the rest of its fucking life because it's fucking got PTSD and can't make relations, can't fucking trust anyone, can't, etc, etc. I don't need to go through this with you. You're not stupid, are you? Don't answer that. Leslie, he's saying, teach the child how to give consent. Teach the child. My argument is, teaching a child how to give consent. Whose benefit is that for? The child's or the fucking paedophiles? And Ernst, I want you to answer my question. My question was, how did you come to the conclusion in your fucking report that a paedophile is possibly better than a parent because a paedophile doesn't have a vested interest? How did you come to that magical marvel of a new nadir of stupidity in my head? How did you come to that wisdom? Yes, unpronounced name. It's called grooming, manipulation, whatever you want to call it. Yes, and he's not a parent. He hasn't got a child himself because he wouldn't support this if he had his own kids. He has got nieces and nephews. Some people have said, fucking hell, glad that's not my niece and nephew, but yeah. No, this isn't a normal topic, James, at all. I addressed Heartregress in one of my videos, as have many others, raising concern, and obviously he's seen my stream and he's come over to have a wander, and I'm allowing him to say his piece. There's a reason for this, because some people are asking, why don't you just fucking ban the prick and fucking block him and all the rest of it, but no, I want him to say his piece. And I'll explain later why. Let the child have their innocence until they are mature enough to make their own choices in life. How simple was that, James? Ernst, because you're a paedosexual, merely needs to love the child. If you love the child, you'll stay away from the child. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you love the child, you can cuddle and educate, but you will not fondle or misuse or abuse the child. Abuse doesn't mean ramming it in there either. Abuse comes in many, many forms. So if you love the child and you're that way inclined, you'll stay the fuck away. To make society more sexually open is dragging it back to ancient times. I'm all for being more sexually open, but paedophilia doesn't go with that. You know? The innocence of children doesn't go. He wants 7-year-olds as the line to be, not 16, not 18. I mean, look, in England, we're pretty young. 16 is our age limit. America's 18, I believe, you know. So I wouldn't go no lower than 16. I think even 16 is too young, really, in some ways. But there are people who, you've got a choice after 16. You don't have to, do you? You know? But 16 is the absolute limit, you know, even for those people that are developing really quickly.
Can you imagine a 7-year-old, though? You're not even in your teens. In fact, he said teens are too old. When you get to teens, that's too old. Mind blown. Mind absolutely blown. The pedosexuals, stop calling pedosexuals the paedophiles, okay? They're not minor attractive people. They're paedophiles. That's what they are. Why do you not like using that word? Paedophiles you hear about in modern society are the dangerous ones, as those type of break laws. No. Right, okay, what he's trying to say here is he doesn't agree with rape, okay? He doesn't agree with sick paedophiles that steal your kid off the street and rape them aggressively. He's standing up for the paedophile, the virtuous paedophile, okay? That will love a child. Love a child, but still fondle, still molest. That's still breaking laws, dude. That's still breaking the law, okay? It's still... I can't believe you're this naive. Just for people's sake, he's not a paedophile. He is an advocate for paedophiles' rights. I don't really think they have many rights, to be honest with you, but he, you know. And when you go on about, human rights, paedophiles have the same human rights we do. I'm not allowed to fucking fondle a kid either. Paedophile sympathizer. You call him he's a paedophile apologist. I can't say it. Apologetic. Happy Droid, help me out. He's a paedophile apologist. But let me read that again. But a gentle paedosexual would be too virtuous to break the laws in the first place. Good. So where does he get his kicks from? Does he go get child porn because there are victims there? Don't say there's not. Or does he go to the doctor, or does he completely stand back? He stands back and goes with someone who is of age. Is that what he does? Does he seek counselling? And it's okay, right, I got counselling, I'm over this, I don't like kids, I like adults. Flat-chested ones. You know, whatever. Whatever is needed, as long as they're of age, okay? I don't, you know. Or is it, I gotta have a child, I cannot have an adult. An adult just does nothing, I've gotta have a child. There's no reproductive rights allowed, because what's gonna happen? Do you understand what I'm saying? A gentle paedosexual. He fights for his right to love. Doesn't that touch you? How does he love the child, Ernst? How does he love the child? What happens when a child gets to too old teenagers, you said? Teenagers too old. Does he discard the child because that's too old, move on to the next? And now he's even older. Who does this benefit? The child or the paedophile? Oh, you touch my heart. Person can love without sex. Exactly. Like I said, I had a girlfriend once who was underage. Not by a lot. 4 months. We did many things, but we didn't have sex. We waited, and then she broke it off with me anyway. But that's the point. You know, that's close. I'm not with a fucking 7-year-old. You want 7-year-old to be the line. That's what you're saying here. 7-year-olds. Teach the child to consent at 7. Exactly. There is a large difference between love and lust. Like I said, if you are a fucking paedophile and you're that way inclined and you really love a child, you'll stay the fuck away from the child. Get me? Free will, whether he's advocating or not, he's in the same class of people. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Children, oops, I lost you for a bit. How fucking convenient. Lust and love, Ernst. See, if you truly love a child and you are that way inclined, you'll stay the fuck away from a child, because if you truly love that child, I can't see you because I fucking can't help myself, I'll stay away. It's not a case of I'm gentle. I'm not forcing my cock into your fucking tiny, not developed clitoris. You know,
I don't class someone as, oh, I was gentle, I didn't penetrate. That's still not a right to love, mate. That's still not it. You know, yeah, okay, I make love to my wife rather than shag my wife at times. Sometimes people have shaggy sex, you know? But we're adults, you know? We're ready for that. A 7-year-old isn't. I don't care. You can dress this up in so many ways you want to put it. But it's not progressive, as your little community is. Progressive. It's regressive. You're going back to the fucking olden days where, you know, before we were a civilised society, when we fucking paedophiles were allowed to fuck kids. And most people didn't live past 30 anyway, so that's probably half the reason why, because half your life is up at fucking 17. Exactly. Children know love, they don't know lust. Allen Ginsberg had a paedosexual relationship as a child and turned out great. So did James, but that's like a 1%. You're on about one fucking case, dude. Between a sea of other. If you legalise this, right, which is never going to happen, by the way, do you understand the damage you would cause and the grooming and they get away with it for fucking technicalities, okay? You're talking, oh, Alan turned out all right, so did James. Yeah, because, you know, they're probably victims themselves. They just want to fucking put a spin on it and a positive spin. You know? He's also saying that the reason why there is so much emotional torment in a child's mind is because society's gone, oh my god, you're abused. Oh my god, you're abused. Oh my god, I was abused. That means, no, it's that way anyway, dude, because, oh god, I can't believe having to explain this. I feel like I'm talking to a child in my own right here. You are so naive. Or edgy. I'm trying to work it out. You edgy or naive? You haven't got any kids, thank fuck. That's one thing, anyway. Yeah, damn straight, Leslie. I have a gay son. He said there is no chance in hell that paedophiles would be welcome under their banner. They just find him as disgusting as a straight society. Well, okay. I'm cis, white, straight, male scum, Leslie. Which is contradictory on what he said, because it would be a form of social grooming. Same story applies. It is wrong because the child is mentally a state. But you want to teach the child, don't you, Ernst? Teach a child. But to whose fucking benefit? I say it again. Debbie. There's a reason why I got this guy on chat, okay? Just don't worry, alright? There's a reason. I need fucking people to know who this person is. Do you know what I mean? Need to bring this to light. I want to punch this guy. Yeah, no. That's why children need consent education. A special court. Oh, isn't that great? He molested me. Judge goes, were you taught about consent? Well, yes, but, you know, he offered me a Game Boy DS and an Xbox. And, you know, he gave me them, but then he... Yeah. Well, you were taught about consent, right? Well, yeah, okay, pedo free to go. Special court. It's not going to work, Ernst. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. I'm fucking deluded, man. To the benefit of both the adult and the child. Oh, would it really? Does a 7-year-old need to know about sex? Do they need to know about it, Ernst? Do they need to know? I mean, if they discover it themselves, it's one thing. Their own body playing with themselves. Well, that doesn't give you or any other fucking sicko a right to help them out in the process. The child doesn't benefit. It's for the pedo's benefit. It's just for the pedo's. It's for their desires, not the child's. Okay. It is a 1 in a million when a child goes after an adult. When a child goes after an adult, they're nearly of that age. They're in their teens or something. And the guy, it's a girl. It's usually girls who are like 13 and they lust after someone, you know, who's like 25 or something and is in the fucking band, you know, and is edgy and cool and has tattoos and smokes. Yeah. That's a little bit different to fucking a 6-year-old. Doesn't go after a fucking 50-year-old man who's got a, you know, who's completely fucking slimy and greasy. You with me? Well, it's been proven that pedestry lessens toxic masculinity, which is the cause of a lot of misogyny in the fucking... Oh, you fucking left libertarian motherfucker! Oh, fucking... Oh, shit, you didn't just say that. You didn't just say that. It's been proven. Let me read that one again. Well, it's been proven that I can't even say the word because I'm so fucking... Pederasty lessens toxic masculinity, which is a cause of a lot of misogyny in the world. Are you a feminist, Ernst, by any chance? Just out of curiosity. Fucking hell. Shit. You know what, if my wife finishes work and she gets back here, she might join in the debate and fucking crucify your ass, but, you know, the stream will probably be done by him. Okay. Yeah, and pronounce my names, put it as is. There is no benefit to try, it's just someone who wants to fuck a child. In blunt terms, yeah. And who approved that fucked up theory? It's why the government puts so much money on advertising safe internet practices and education on staying safe from paedophiles. I believe they're capable of understanding love outside of love for their family. Incapable, sorry, I read that wrong, Matt, sorry. Oh my god, I was fucking raped at 6 years old by a pedo. I don't have a choice, it was my own grandfather. Now, you see, Debbie, this guy is saying that dude's wrong. This is where the weirdness comes in. He doesn't believe in that because you got raped. Rapists is bad, they should be killed. But he believes there are virtuous paedophiles, and that's who he's standing for, okay? Just so you're up to speed. Yes, I am a feminist, I'm not ashamed to say that. Oh, God, a feminist. Ernst, my dear boy, man, child, naive fucking thing. I'm not ashamed to be a feminist. We needed first wave feminism. We needed that. We really, really did. And second wave, possibly. What benefits do us men have that women don't? Do we, don't talk to me about wage gap. That's a fucking myth, okay? Besides, if you want to come and clean the sewers with us, you're welcome to, as a woman. But you're not a woman. Fucking hell. You're a bedroom feminist, huh? Men have an institutional advantage, do we, Ernst? Do we? How about just be good at your fucking job and you'll make it? Just because you got a vagina, that doesn't qualify you to fucking have a fucking special straight through. First wave feminism was needed, yeah? All for that. Equal opportunities, egalitarian. I can't even say the fucking word. Egalitarian. Oh, I'm just trying to my tongue because I can't believe this dude. You're a full-on leftist, aren't you? A full-on left. You're extreme left, aren't you? Okay, that's okay. It's nice to have a diverse society, I guess. We'd all be boring if we all thought the same things. Look at STEM fields. Men are the majority of people in those fields used to interdistribute. It's stuff of industry bigotry. It's because women aren't interested in doing that, dude. Okay? There's no women cleaning my streets. There's no women doing my fucking, doing the bins. Women want to do something else. I don't do a bigotry fucking... A feminist paedophile advocator. Nice. Look, I'm going to tell you something, Ernst. You might want to look this up. I am proficient and I have a degree in cuntology. Suit yourself. Women aren't interested due to society's bigoted inability to make them interested. No, they choose what they want to do, okay? They choose. Let me give you an example, right? Sometimes kids want to play with, a boy wants to play with a dolly. That doesn't mean the kid needs to change into a woman. Like, oh my god, we need to change this kid into a woman because he's playing with a dolly. Kids play with dollies, as in boys play with dollies. My daughter, Camaro, who's named after a car, you know what a Camaro is, plays with toy cars, It's interesting, whatever. I mean... do you know who my mechanic... No, you wouldn't know my mechanic. That's a silly thing to say. I used to have a mechanic. I used to do all my work on my cars myself, but sometimes I used to get stuck. My mechanic was a woman, okay? And she was not female in the fucking slightest, I'll tell you that. She'd fucking knock you out, and she'd beat you in any arm wrestle. Not feminine. She didn't wear makeup. She was fucking butch and hard. And she was not a lesbian either. I'd just like to point that out. She did have a relationship with a much older man. She's an adult, though, okay, when she had the relationship, just for your benefit, alright? But, yeah.
So, you know, what? No women mechanics, you know? Nothing to do with that, mate. Just told my missus what is going on. She said, what a fucking cunt face. You should have his dick chopped. Yeah. For a subliminal the patriarchy. Oh, yeah. Hey, Ernst, do I get white privilege as well by any chance? Do I get white privilege too? When am I going to get my check? I want my check. I'm white privilege, man. I'm fucking owed. I'm in arrears. Come on, man. Help me out. Why are you hitting about STEM fields, the STEM fields industry? That's the one fucking industry you're hitting on. You like to pick up just like one cases, don't you? Like, well, paedophilia is absolutely okay because James Carter, it worked out alright for him, so for every other kid it's going to work. You always pick up one fucking case. I've noticed this about you. You pick up one case and fucking run with it as if it is the answer to all the fucking... You know what I mean? You're one of these people that does a Twitter poll, don't you? And thinks that the poll... which you're preaching to the choir when you give this poll anyway, is a reflection of the true, you know, of a true fucking reflection of society, you know? More women could be in the field. Well, yeah, more women could be in the fields. Fucking get interested and do it. Pay's good. You just got to have a brain for it. Women can certainly have a brain. There are some fucking good women rally drivers out there, you know what I mean? You're hitting one thing. And James Carter is a joke, Leslie. You're definitely right. He's a fucking complete joke. He is a lol cow. That's what he is, a lol cow. There's a reason why I'm so calm, Liz. I'll explain later. If you go into Rational Wiki, you would learn the patriarchy is real. Sure it is, Ernst. The patriarchy is real. Oh, God. It's all designed for men, white males, to dominate the world. Why is it that black people have a stiffer sentence than white people? Couldn't be anything to do with that. A lot of them already might have had a criminal record, and if you have a criminal record already, you're going to get a stiffer punishment. You know, black people are always getting shot. Well, okay, they're always represented being shot by the police. But when a white person is shot by the police, that's never represented. The media fucks up things a lot, you know, and... You know, I'm going to be cliche and say all lives matter and all that shit. Egalitarianism. Not feminism. Egalitarianism, my friend. Equal opportunities for all. You know what I'm saying? Patriarchy. Shut up. Seriously, Ernst. Where does this patriarchy exist? Will I get a memo through the post about it? He's clutched onto straws and he's firing off straw man arguments as well. I know, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, Liz. I haven't read a lot of Liz's comments out because she's obviously like, rah! But pedos are self-serving. They have no regard to what happened to the child. No, they don't. But they love the child. They've got an itch to scratch. Studies have shown the effects of abuse on physical, mental, sexual, and their effects on later life. Sexual abuse tops them all for massive problems adapting to human adult life. What do you say to that, Ernst? If we stay blinded to society's bigotry, then no progress will be made. So... Okay. So, we don't have any tolerance for gay people. We don't have any tolerance for lesbian people. We don't have any tolerance for bisexual people. We don't have any tolerance for trans people, as in who are actually transitioning to women and men. I don't mean Milo fucking Stewart with just a short haircut. You know, or fucking Riley Dennis with his massive Adam's apple. If he can't make the effort, I'm not going to call him a girl, you know. He's got to make the effort. Not trans-trenders, okay, I don't include them. But no, there will not going to be any progress and any tolerance for paedophiles, dude. That's just not going to happen. We have made a lot of, you know, fucking progress already in a society. It's not the best. There's still hiccups. But it's fucking infinitely. But just look around you. What's going on right now, Ernst? I'm having a debate with you on a mobile phone
in your comfort of your nice little home. You got nice running water there, I expect. You're in Sweden, a beautiful country. I'm in a not so beautiful country and a not so beautiful house, but I got a roof over my head. I'm quite happy where I am for the minute. And I have the right to advance if I, get employed and stuff. And, I make my way in the world by doing my videos and shit, So, it's regress, Leslie, not progress, regress. Heartregress is what I dubbed it. So yeah, man. Okay, Happy Joy. Those are cases deemed abusive by the minor. Also, many pedosexual relations end up having a child exposed to shame, which does not correlate. Why is a child shamed for being a victim? How does that work? Child's not shamed. The pedo's shamed. What case? You bad little fucking kid. You shame because you got molested. But what I do notice, Ernst, is quite a few victims go on to, abuse themselves. Do you notice that? Not all, but a fair few do. What do you say about that, Ernst? A cycle, maybe. He's not a psychopath, he's a sociopath. No, he's not even a sociopath, he's a touch of narcissism. Naivety. There's I don't know. I'm no. My wife would be better to evaluate Ernst, because she's the one with the sociology degree. I haven't got that. I only know what I know through her. The child is told about how horrible their experience was by external influences. Oh, so when you were raping my ass, I was just imagining that pain, that blood. I was just imagining this. Yeah, that must have been traumatic for you, being, fucking groomed and bent by a guy. No, was it? Oh, it was alright, actually. Oh, shit. Oh, it was bad, was it? Oh, I better get some compensation then, haven't I? Fucking hell. Right, yeah, okay. Okay, Ernst. Yeah, he could do with some therapy, couldn't he? But okay. It's degrading for the minor being exposed to people like you. Here you go, Happy Joy. I told you he fucking knows his shit. They don't know it's wrong. They have no capacity to know otherwise until they learn it's wrong. Do you realise how this fucks people up? Are you going to a 7-year-old, listen, it's okay to love an older man, and why do that by having sex? There are legitimately, this is Ernst, harmful pedosexual experiences, but we never hear about the non-harmful ones. That's because they're very few and far between. Okay, they're very few and far between. It's not a good idea to fucking open that road, Ernst, for a reason. And fire me off 7 cases of non-harmful paedophilia, please, Ernst, if you can. 7 for your magical number. I'm sure you probably can do this, hopefully, if you want to back up your theory. Yeah, shift blame, exactly. Bite me, saying shift the blame, Ernst, like it was currently going on. When women gets raped, she's shamed for letting it happen and the rapist let off. That's because bigots never want to bring them up. What? Wait, eh? Yeah, so when my grandfather again told me I was 6 years old, molested me, I was influenced. I've been there, but I'm better than him. So, Ernst, what will you tell a 7-year-old child? It's a good question. Answer unpronounceable names question, could you, Ernst, please? Ernst, what would you tell a 7-year-old child? You're the teacher. I am the 7-year-old. Educate me. I'm playing my toy cars at the moment. Can you listen to me, please? Listen to me. I got something to show you. Yeah, 27 PS. If you want to know, Matt Graves, 16 PSI is what my SX boosted out at, but it used to overboost to 23 PSI, which holds quite a bit of pink in at times. But by God, did it go when it hit that. But that's off subject. Ernst here won't understand what we're on about there. Or if I'm obliged to teach him. Yeah, you're obliged to teach me, dude. I'm the 7-year-old, and I want to... Well, I don't want... But look, right, okay, you're going to teach my daughter, okay? My daughter's going to school, okay? And you've made this legal, all right?
You're the guy who is hunting this, and you're going to be setting the curriculum, okay? Yeah, that's what you're advocating for. So what would you teach my child? I want to know. I'm going to send her into school, and some prick like you, or the teacher who's forced to teach it, because under the curriculum they'll lose their job, and is probably teaching it, gritting their teeth. What are they teaching them, Ernst? What are they teaching them? What do you say to that child? How do you phrase it? Because teaching any training in this, how to approach the child before, saying that, hey, if a paedophile wants to go with you, he's not necessarily a bad guy. You can get lots of gifts out of him, and he'll be gentle. If he's a rapist, then if he wants to rape you, that's bad. But if you like him, you can go for him. If you like him, you can go for him. But don't be influenced by him buying you things. You got to actually like him. Does the greasy man look attractive to you? What do you mean you never thought of it before? You never thought about attraction. You don't know what attraction means, right? Bobby, stop playing toy cars. I'm trying to teach you something. Fucking hell. That would be done by those who have degrees in teaching child psychology. Ernst, anyone with a child psychology degree would understand that this cannot be done. It would fuck a child up. So those people with child psychology degrees will decline your fucking stupid curriculum. Okay? Liz, I told... sorry, you're addressing him. Why is he on the stream? You weren't addressing me. Why haven't I kicked him off the stream? He's on the stream because I went for his little gang, and my video come recommended probably because Google's got algorithms. We've interacted before. Yeah, can you imagine a social worker going, "Yeah, this is a great idea." Even a liberalist of social workers, I can really see this taking off, Ernst. Because we're such a bigoted society. Yeah, don't do a bigotry, you fucking moron. My wife is an ex-social worker, Ernst. I can tell you what she'd say. Yeah, Debbie, he's in Sweden for a reason. Yeah, you can imagine him as a social worker. Fucking hell. Social worker say you should know what happens to the abused child. Any social worker with your view would be sacked here in Australia or anywhere in the world. Yeah, in the Western world, yeah. How do you feel about Islam, Ernst? Oh, Steve-o, you've missed so much. Okay, Trump the bigot, okay. Yeah. Trump, I'm not saying I like the guy, but he ain't stupid. He played the media a fucking good one, and that's how he won. He played, you guys made it happen yourselves in America. I'm sorry if you didn't want Trump. I'm not saying he's the right guy for the job necessarily, or he's the wrong guy who's the right guy. I don't have an opinion, it's not my country, but how he won is through other people's stupidity. They slated him so much. The lefts went, nah, no one's going to vote for him. Fuck it. But they did. The silent people did. So that's your fault, mate. I mean, you probably did vote, Ernst. I'm not saying that, but... So how do you feel about Islam, Ernst? How do you feel about the Prophet Muhammad and 9-year-olds? I'm so glad I renamed my channel. Order of Magnitude, the Paranormal and the Personal. What's wrong with the Muhammad being pedosexual?
do you know what Muhammad did? Like, what is documented for what he did with slaying people and stuff and the things he's done. I'm not going to go into it before you call me an Islamophobe. Ernst, you wouldn't get into your car. Ernst, you wouldn't get from your car into the Parliament here for longer than a week without getting what you deserve. You'd be sacked, mate. Boom, right here, he agrees. Are you fucking kidding me, Ernst, really? It's so warped and twisted many others. I'm going to punch this fucker out. Pedosexual doesn't exist. What's wrong? It's the wrong term. Yes, Steve, it is the wrong term. Paedophile, okay? I know you don't like that word. I know you want to call them minor attracted people and all that shit, or pedosexual. Paedophile. That's what they are. Why, are you ashamed of that word or something? A lot of the Quran was just metaphors. True Muslims are actually quite progressive. Yeah, those Muslims are not practicing Muslim properly. And good, fair play. I got much respect for those Muslims who are not doing it properly and reading the Quran properly. Or cutting those bits out and interpreting it for their own way. Good. But the extremists are not the extremists, mate. They're practicing their religion, how it's meant to be practiced. But you're saying... But how do you feel about it? You think, oh, well, I know the answer. I don't want to ask you. I'm actually tricking you there. There's nothing wrong with paedophile. It's the same thing, you know. What religion are you anyway, out of curiosity, dude? Yeah, too bad you're not progressive. Yeah, definitely. Hello, Jackie. You're a daste. Can you... Actually, I'm a bit naive of that. Can you explain to me what... I know a little bit, but not a lot. So, for the benefit of the people here, can you explain to me what your religion entitles, what your belief system is, and any idols you may have? I only know such a small amount, and I suppose a lot of people here... If anyone else knows more about dace, because I'm not really tooled up at all. So, just explain to us what that entitles. That'd be cool. Thank you. I believe that a God exists, but we cannot decipher the specifiers of it. Yeah, that's sort of what I thought. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I got no problem with that at all. We don't know what God is, do we, really? I mean, dude in the cloud or not, yeah. I've asked him all these questions if you want to know why I've, like, directed away from the hard line that he is an advocate for paedophiles, basically. Virtuous paedophiles, sorry. No such thing. Is because I want to understand his mindset, where he comes from, how he got to this fucking thing. He has the main line is, though, he has no kids of his own. I'm pretty sure if he had kids of his own, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't agree with this. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'd be a bit worried for his kids, maybe. But I just want because I'm shining the spotlight. You know, I'm not a big channel or anything. I've only got 1,000 subs or so, but if people are aware of what's this debate's going on, I think people are going to flock and they're going to want to listen to this. And obviously it's not a live stream in terms of Ernst speaking, but I'm reading out all of his comments for the benefit of the video. He approached me. This video started off not with an intention of this debate at all. We're a debate in Hong Kong 97 on the Super Nintendo, which is a very offensive game. And this is a full fucking offensive live stream, so I'm sorry if you're triggered to fuck people. At the start is a triggery thing. Maybe I should do that, but Ernst will probably think we're loonies, you know, so... Maybe I should put Magnitude Moon on and ask what the spirits think. They've been very vocal in the past, but you know... It don't matter if he has kids or not. Not a normal person thinks this way. Exactly. No, normal people don't think this way, actually. Ernst, I'm sorry, I'm with Debbie. And that's not because she's my buddy or anything. You know,
I have a few creative ways to cure a pedo. I'll start the voltage. I'll start with high voltage to the balls. Like I said, like, you know, jokes aside of cutting a paedophile's penis off and all that sort of thing. And if a virtuous paedophile goes like this is what a virtuous paedophile is in my mind, and probably what I'm speaking on behalf of, you know, sensible people's minds. No, they don't just jump into the highway and kill themselves, although that's probably a good start. Jokes aside, this is what happens. You wake up one morning and you suddenly realise that you're attracted to children. Your first thing you do is keep it a secret, but you go to the doctor, confidence. You say to the doctor, "Doctor, I've got a problem. I'm a paedophile. I'm attracted to kids. Help." Doctor starts off with counselling. It doesn't work, you find. Or if it does work, great, we move on. But say it doesn't work. Okay, the next step is, you know, basically neutering, castration, eunuch, if you like, losing your balls. And I don't mean in a vice or anything. I mean a proper operation from the NHS or wherever, private, wherever, where you'd be put under anaesthetic, you'd have painkillers, as much comfort and non-discomfort as possible. So when you wake up, there'll be no hormones there for that. You'll have no interest, and that will cure it. And Ernst will say, what about the reproductive rights of that guy? Well, he doesn't have any reproductive rights, because if he is that much into the child, and he has a child, or comes into a relationship where the woman has a child and that's his stepson, if you like, and he hits 6 years old, what do you think is going to happen? So, yeah, okay. So that's my version of a virtuous paedophile, what you do, okay? Ernst definition came from a Google search, you knobhead. Oh, God. Ernst? Hang on. Well, I've lost a bit where I was talking about fucking virtuous paedophiles, not there is one, really. Children understand the concept of love. They easily confuse love for happiness. Yep. They're not just tooled up for it, full stop, dude, really. And we've got... Yeah. Okay. Razor blade pugs is better. Okay. Normal people in the 50s didn't think homosexuality was okay either. No, Ernst. In the 1950s, you are right. They didn't think homosexuality was okay. Alright? I get what you're saying there. But paedophiles were okay back in the past. We have progressed from that. Here's the thing, a paedophile will never have kids, yet they assume they know kids better than adults. Yeah, he never answered that question there. Ernst, I'm going to ask you the question again for the final time, okay? How did you come up to the conclusion in your report that says, I'll say it again, nice and easy for you, I'm paraphrasing obviously, that a paedophile, I'm not going to say pedosexual, a paedophile can be better for a child than a parent because they don't have vested interest. How did you come up to that conclusion? Please answer it this time, if you could. Homosexual okay in the past too, hence ancient grace. Look, dude, I don't care what happened in what era. We're in this era, and it's never going to happen. Paedophilia is out. It's never going to happen in your lifetime, and hopefully never in my fucking great-great-grandkids' lifetime, okay? Yeah, and that's the point, Matt. Homosexuals, transsexuals, even transgenders are fucking kids and don't know what they're doing, really. There's a phase. But the proper people, the proper bisexual, the proper, people who want to go from man to woman, or even back again, they are adults. All of them are adults. They're not kids. They do have a vested interest in loving a child. Yeah, the child... Okay, Ernst, you're not answering the question, you're sort of sidestepping. How did you come out to the conclusion that a paedophile is better for a child in cases than a parent because a parent has vested interest? Do you not think a paedophile has a vested interest? I'd like to fiddle that kid because We don't like the word paedophilia, he says, because it's an official indication for mental affliction. No, it's your correct name for it, mate. Sorry. You don't like it because... People weren't happy with the word gay not so long ago, Gay means happy. Homosexual. Yeah, exactly, Liz. I have a vested interest in abuse. Yeah, exactly. So, the parent, as a dad, my vested interest is to make sure my child is as happy as she and he can be. Do they want to go on to bigger education? Do they not? I'd try to steer and guide, but you cannot push the child, I believe. You know, if my child's going to do something stupid and do drugs, then all I can really do about it, all I can do is guide and give guidance, do my best I can, and, you know, explain everything. But a paedophile is not going to give guidance. A paedophile is going to steer to their direction, the middle groin area. I did not originally make the argument. That may have been Clive or James, one of the other paedophile ringleaders, and I guess one of them would have the explanation behind it. Okay, so that's not your thing. So that someone said that was in your report. So I don't know how it worked out unless you added someone's into your report without reading it. Why the fuck is it so hard to wait until they are at least 18? Exactly, Steve. Why is it so hard to wait till they're of age? Why have we got to, for the benefit of paedophiles, teach children how to fucking suck a dick consentively at the age of 7, nice and slowly? Why have we got to do that? Why has a child got to do that? For whose benefit? I keep asking. For the paedophile's benefit, not for child's. Lucky for you, you believe that you're a supreme being doesn't intervene in the universe. Otherwise, you would be struck down and sent to hell and be tortured for eternity. Nice one, Jackie. Nice one. Parents are obliged to raise a child whether they care about them or not, while a pedosexual must treat them well to maintain a relationship. Ah, what you mean is a paedophile must keep grooming the child, or the child loses interest, or to keep a secret. Shh, that's what you really mean. Okay, let's be honest. And yeah, technically a parent does have, should take care of a child, but in most Western countries, if the parent cannot take care of a child for whatever reason, they're abusive, neglectful, whatever, we have a care system. The care system is not as good, nowhere near as good as an actual loving parent. Obviously, it'll fuck it up, but there is care system. Unlike, say, India, where the child is left to fucking roam on the dumps of dirt to try and feed themselves over dirty needles, But there is a net in place. But what you mean there is to keep the relationship going, keep grooming, keep, or the kid loses interest, or may spout the beans. Okay, right, my child's coming in. Stay there. Don't go away. Alright, lovely. Alright, okay, no worries. Banana cake. Oh, okay. Lovely jubbly. Alright. Cheers then. Yay. Bye. Yeah, you can run another time. Yeah, of course you can. Right, okay, so, do you want your tablet back? I'm still on live stream at the moment, debating some horrible man. Okay? Not a very nice man. So you need to stay on here really. Do you want this on? Okay? If you get stuck on something, come and see me, but don't try and hog the stage. I'm debating a very nasty man, alright? He doesn't like children. Okay? So don't. Alright, you understand? Is that working, darling? Alright? Yeah? You okay? Alright. Okay, so Mini me is engrossed and won't be coming in. She understands that an adult topic is going on, hopefully. If she does come in, it's only because she needs help with something, so I'll obviously stop talking. She's 4. So in 3 years' time, according to Ernst, Camaro down there could be a candidate to fall in love with a greasy guy or girl, and would be, long as educated, could consent to that kind of thing. Is this true, Ernst? I think I know the answer. My ex-wife groomed my kiddos as if I was an evil man before the judge got hold of her. An amplified thought process that a normal age kiddo would want proof versus, well, it's just what others told me. I wish if anyone is watching this as a video after, I really wish I could give you the comments on the screen coming up. I wish Google would do that. YouTube would do that. Would have the comments going past, so I'm reading out the comments as much as I can. Some are irrelevant comments. I'm trying to read, because I can't read them all, or else I'll be like cicada paranormal, just yabbering. You know. So, yeah. Only my true seeker lot might get that reference with cicada paranormal, bless him. So yeah. There's a lot of real love in that family head. Hey, whoa. We insulted my family here, Ernst? They sound like such a sweet family. I hope you're talking about me. Yeah, we are a sweet family, dude. No pedos here. And heaven forbid any guy get anywhere near me, any near her, etc., etc. Whispers from Heaven. There is a purpose for this debate. He come to my stream. I didn't go get him, and there is a purpose to this. I promise you. I'll let you guys know in the community why. All right. Yeah. Rather than just kicking him to the curb, making productive here. And besides, you lot are all hello Snaggletooth. You lot are all basically debating your points well. You're not going to change his mind, obviously, just like he isn't going to change our mind. You know, but obviously we're the fucking majority, big time. Whether any of us are lesbian, gay, or trans, or any other thing, drug taker, not drug taker, criminal history, whatever our thing is, as a majority, we all agree that paedophilia is wrong. Isn't that interesting? Ernst is probably used to this kind of, he's had it a lot since that video of James Carter. It's funny though, because sometimes he thinks he's got allies. They're actually just trolls, like, just jumping on the bandwagon, just playing fucking head games with people who get so outraged by his point of view. Obviously he has got allies. That's the whole of Heartregress community, which isn't very big. There's not many members in it in terms of, it's not, you know, thousands strong or anything. I don't even think it's like 100 members. How many members are in there, Ernst? How many members are in Heartregress in that fucking G plus community anyway? How many members are in it? I dare say, Ernst, come to the channel, because I'm probably one of the most easier people to talk to. In the comment section on the Heartregress, and most were like, kill yourself and all the rest of it. And Steve-O, we were just putting it as it is, you know, deadpan. Over 70. Over 70. 70 members there. Fuck me, mate, I got more members in my bloody community, and my community is infamous. Not that infamous, though. Oh, hello, little Blue Box TV. I haven't seen you for a little while, duty. Oh, God, of all the streams you could fucking come to. Yeah, this one isn't a paranormal one, I'm afraid. I'm going to have to oh, fuck. Nice to see you, anyway. Oh, what has Matt Gray's got to keep telling himself? Let's have a look. You're fighting a losing battle, give up now. Actually, Ernst, you are. This is not gonna go away. And Steve-O's right. You better hope that 4chan don't get hold of this, which they probably are. 4chan will fucking play havoc with you lot. I'm not on 4chan. Not gonna want to be either. But or Facebook or Twitter. I'm not on any of those platforms. The only platform I'm on is G+, and that's because I have to with YouTube. And then I decided, well, I'll make a community, and because then I can have what I want, you know, and yeah. Not to create an echo chamber, though, believe it or not. Eh? An echo chamber. Okay. Where are we? Who's killing themselves? Okay. Do you know what happens to paedophile in prisons? Even hard. Yeah, it's true. What was that thing you said, Steve-O? You put... What is it you put? You said, the thief says, hey, I'm a thief, but it's okay, I'm not a rapist. The rapist says, oh, shit, I'm a rapist, but it's okay, I'm not a murderer. The murderer says, oh, shit, I'm a murderer, but at least I'm not a paedophile. They are the bottom of the bottom. Why are they hated more than murderers? Ernst will say to you, hang on a minute, murder, you kill someone, you end their life. Paedophiles don't murder, they love. Wrong or right, but they don't kill. They don't end a life. Some might even fuck up your life, but they don't end a life. Why is a paedophile hated more than a murderer? Interesting, huh? But that's what he says. Okay, where are we at? Hang on. Yep, give it up. Hi, all, low Steve. That's good. How do you not? Yeah. Okay. If I only had permission to use 70 bullets. No, don't kill yourself. Never kill yourself. All of us pretty much knows. I think that's meant to be. I'm not going to tell myself anything. I know it will never. Yeah, we all know it's never going to happen. As it is true. To be honest with you, you're a bit deluded if you think that is going to, in the end, happen. That the laws are going to be changed and you'll. No, he's not a troll. He's not a troll. He is deadly serious in what he believes in. Okay, if he was a troll, do you think I'd be entertaining this? He's not a troll. Okay, not a troll. Your website will probably cop a DDoS attack if it's posted on 4chan. Yeah. They essentially do end the child's. They essentially do end the child's normal life. So, Isn't it funny how like the most hard-ass criminal, like a child is out of bounds. You can't murder a child either, you know, as well as fuck a child or whatever, you know. It's like the real. Jackie, your last comment's not showing up. I don't know why, Jackie. Nothing to do with me. Try it again, Dial. Try again. If a real Anon is after you guys already fucked. Yeah. Anon Storm, surely you have to agree with me with this motherfucker, but, you know, you're not the real Anon Storm, so, you know. But hopefully the real Anonymous will be watching and doing something. Just as has happened with homosexuals, a sexual liberation movement will prevail for other sexual minorities like pedosexuals, and rightly say, okay? You are like the homophobes of the 1980s. Ah! Hey, moron! Fucking moron! How many times have I got to tell you? They're all adults! This is... Now I'm talking to a brick wall, but like I said, you're not going to change the opinion, I just want to highlight your opinion. Long ass video, huh? 3-hour video. Oh, what are we at? 26% battery, got an hour left. An hour left, and I'll have to say goodbye after that. I'll be choosing your coughing pretty soon. Sorry, don't make any threats to him, because, yeah, but a warning is good, I would be careful. So where are we at? Yeah, I know, we are far from bigoted, my friend. I keep calling you my friend, not my friend. But, you know, this is fun. Cheers, JJ. Yeah, we're not bigoted, mate. If we were bigoted, we wouldn't tolerate lesbian, gay, but I'm not going to go through all the fucking things. The only thing I don't really agree with is trans-trenders, because I think they're going through a phase and they belittle real issues that real trans people face. And trans people don't want to be highlighted, they want to blend in. Blair White is the exact perfect trans person. She is transed into a woman and has fitted in society. You wouldn't know she was a man. You know, alright, some people in looks get lucky, okay, so, yeah, I understand that, but my point is, that's a trans dream, not to go, I'm special, I'm a trans, I identify as a trans, that's the only person I kick out on that banner, and obviously paedophiles. No, he's not a paedophile himself, so he says. He just advocate for him. He hasn't got any kids himself, so this guy is not a pedophile. I keep reiterating that. He's not a paedophile himself, nor is James, the founder of Heartregress. But they advocate for the rights. They advocate for other things as well, but, They're a leftist movement, if you like. How about Ernst? You describe what your community does. Not just the fucking paedophile bit, but the other things you go over. The fear over gays being the same sex was done away with. That's right. The fear of children being underage is the next thing to be done away with. No, it's not, Ernst. It's not. You control and push that and like try and trigger people, because that's what you're doing now. You're trying to trigger. But it's not. It's not. What world do you think that's going to happen? What country do you think will first do that? And don't even go about the Islamic countries have already done that, because they're not in the Western world and they're backward. They're fucking so backward. They're in the Stone Ages compared to us. So, seriously, in the Western world, which country do you believe is going to say, okay, yep, let's teach 7-year-olds about consent, and then, you know, they can be freely groomed because child has the ammunition to fight back, and, you know, if they do it, then the paedophile's not raping. It's the child's fault. You know, what world? What country? You're on the right side of history. Yeah, I'm so happy to be on the right side of history too. I wouldn't want to be living in the Dark Ages. But you could have been in the Dark Ages if you lived in ancient Greece, as you said. Wouldn't that have been nice? In your toga roof and fucking a child. Oh yeah, you're not paedophile. I forget that. Sorry, my mistake. But yeah, everyone's writing deluded. You're pretty deluded if you think this is going to work, man. It's not going to happen. Our government just announced it not so long ago on TV about they're aware of these communities that want to change the age. In our country, it's definitely not going to happen, mate. We're the lowest anyway, practically. 16's fucking young enough. But you want to go for 7? You want to go half that age? Fuck off. 16's pretty much too young anyway. Do you know what? If I was single, I wouldn't go over 16-year-old. It's too immature on people. I don't think I'd even go over 21-year-old. I think my lowest age would have to be like 26 or something if I had to, you know, if I was single again. Weird, yeah. Yeah, immature, it would be the word. I'm not shooting in, but I'm not spamming you hate. But this thin line is one thin. Yeah, he's just triggering now. People said the same thing about homosexuality. Progress with that, but you're regressing. You're not progressing, you're regressing, dude. Paedophilia is in the past. Yeah, you're regressing. No, this is nothing like homosexuality. You're lucky. You're as lucky. Google switched to P2 P2P point-to-point streaming. I would have your IP on the system. Believe me, you'll be moving again. Yeah. If you're 85, it's good to know you'll be home soon. Homosexuals are only about adults, you dumb shit. Yeah, exactly. That's the bit he doesn't grasp. And it's the only side of history you need to be on is past. I can't wait one day till Riley manages to get you coming through on his spirit box. Fucking hell. Help me. No country on the face of this earth would ever allow that. Exactly. Not in the Western world. Actually, Debbie, in like Islamic states and that, they do marry off 9-year-olds and stuff. It's pretty fucking sick. Maybe Ernst could go over there. But they don't like gays and stuff over there. You see, they throw gays off of buildings and shit over there. So, one for the other. Yeah. Puggy, you can't not stat the bastard. Yeah. Can you not do that, Pugs? You're clever. If you could, that'd be kind of interesting. Heartregress is about progressive activism. This is Ernst again. We support feminism. Oh, that's fucking cringy feminism. Oh, what extra rights do they need, man? You have a vagina, so you qualify. Anti-fascism. Oh, you, And Antifa, do you like Antifa then? Yeah, okay. LGBTQ plus rights and anything else we can add on to the end of that. Made up fucking non-binary gender fucking shit. Minority right movements as Black Lives Matter. Oh god, Black Lives Matter. They don't help themselves, Black Lives Matter. They really don't. Trashing up the fucking place like they do. If they just protested properly, people probably have like something to say about them and listen to them and like, okay, right, yeah. But when they start trashing up the place like fucking idiots, they fall flat on their heels. Homosexuality is in the past. Oh, it is. That's right. Homosexuality is in the past. But paedophilia is not going to be advocated, mate. No. No, you want to have sex with children, Ernst. We'd have to decipher the hash key. Alright, we're talking about something here which I'm not going to go into on this. It's nothing controversial. It's computery talk. You don't want to know about computery talk. Fuck, what there is. Always old-fashioned. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you do your maths, Happy Droid. You do your maths. I only think paedophilia is okay, I'm just sick and twisted. Exactly, that's pretty much the bottom line. I know, binary, a bit of math, non-binary. bum, bum. Very good, Steve-O. Better than Hex. I hate... Oh, God. We're mixing topics here and being, like, coy insults now. Homosexuality are two like-minded people who are working on changing and damaging a mind. No, I'll read that again. Sorry, I read that wrong. Homosexuality are two like-minded people. You're working on changing and damaging a mind. How did we even get here, Liz? Well, how did we get here as you come to my stream? I probably fired off the first shots because I was one of the few YouTubers that covered Heartregress. I was probably the smallest YouTuber to cover Heartregress, thinking about it, probably. There might be some others that are smaller than me that covered it. And in the comments section, I dare say, where I was just going, kill yourself, I was talking like I'm talking now, in the comments section. Ernst has probably seen my stream open and thought he'd say his piece and try and convince us otherwise. And I've allowed him to do it for a very good reason. Yeah, Snaggletooth, I know. Can't really read that though. They most likely don't know. Ernst Steiner. Ban all drugs, ban all alcohol, but fuck a child. It's okay. Love a child, sorry. Love a 7-year-old. I'm against non-consensual pedosexual relationships. Yeah, I know you are. You hate the real nasty ones. You're for the virtuous paedophile. That doesn't really exist, Ernst, unless they go to a doctor and stay the fuck away. Consensual ones are possible, but that's the point, Ernst. Consensual is not possible. That is the whole point of this debate. Whether a child can consent. They can't. That is the bottom line. You know, whichever way you dress this up, right, they cannot be consent. Pugster, you've got 50 minutes to work this out, okay? And it's beneficial to who, Ernst? Exactly, as I keep saying, Liz. To the child. It's benefit to the child. No, it's not benefit to the child. It's benefit to the paedophile. Children are unable to consent to... We're going around in circles pretty much, but this is what it is. So if you are watching this video and you're getting, like, edgy and you want to quit this video now, I don't think anything else is going to be said, so quit the video if you are watching this as a video. I don't think you're going to see anything else on here. However, if you want to watch to the end, be my guest. I wish the comments were coming up, though, as a video like I am now in real life, in real time right now, but I'm reading them as I go, okay, as much as I can, the ones that are needed and the ones that don't really, you know, add anything. Children are unable to consent to something they don't understand, you fucktard. Yep. I don't know, you're going to have to get this for a thick skull that kids cannot consent. If you go onto our website, you will see detailed arguments proving that they can consent. Alright, Ernst. What are these detailed arguments that they can consent? What are these things? Do you know what started this all off? Omni-fucking-politics. Oh yes, I covered him too. Omni-politics. Myriad of swear words going on here. Good question. I haven't answered that yet. Jackie Moffat asks, Ernst, were you sexually abused as a child, by any chance? That's the one question I haven't asked him. I've asked him just about everything else, but I haven't asked that one. Hey, those who have clicked off the video, you missed that. Sorry. Ernst, were you sexually abused as a child? It's called grooming, you idiot. Yep. Yeah, that's another thing unpronounced names. Maybe if you could force them to consent and you drill into their consent, but why would you want to do that anyway? That's another point I'm trying to drive home. Why would you want to get a child to learn to consent? Why? Who's benefiting from that? Because it's more information the child has got to take on his head while learning to fucking grow up and find themselves, because you're now going to change their complete character and change. It's like parents that fucking see their kid play with a toy car when they're a girl and go, oh my god, My 1-year-old is actually a boy. When she was born a girl, I need to put hormone tablets in her fucking milk and turn her into a girl. Ah, let's raise her as a girl now because she played with a toy car. Oh, God, dear Lord, no. You know? Ernst, were you dropped on your head as a child? Okay. Omnipolitics was a brave man. Do you know what? I'm going to say that. He was a brave man. He showed his fucking face. Who got berated by bigots. No. 3-year-olds. 3-year-olds. Do you remember that bit? 3-year-olds. Oh. Yeah, you remember that bit, Ernst? 3-year-old. 3-year-old. Do you remember that? Yeah, that showed his true eyes are the windows to the soul sometimes. And you can see my eyes pretty well because I got the sun stream right in. Look at the reflection on my eyes. The sun streams right on my eyes. So you can tell when I'm fucking lying or I'm passionate about something. He will live to be a pioneer for pedosexual rights in the future. He'll be the Rosa Parks of pedosexuality. Lucky him. Lucky him. Ernst answered the question. What was the question for Ernst? Can you give the question? Were you sexually abused as a child? That was the question. Yes, Ernst. Were you sexually abused as a child? Omni was a child fighting for pedosexual rights. Yeah, he was a child himself. That's the interesting thing. But even so, a 16-year-old fondling a 3-year-old? Ooh, that's the good bit. Ooh, remember that bit, Ernst? Remember that bit? Ooh, does that not bring any alarm bells with you? Does that make you feel a bit sick in the stomach? Does that not make you... My daughter's down there playing on her thing. Let me show you something. Fuck it. Some people are going to crucify me this. I'm edgy. I warned you. Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything ridiculous. Look at this. Yeah, you want me to find Johnny Phonics for you? See, can you... I don't know if you guys are viewing this. I'm not looking at chat in a minute. Johnny Phonics, yeah? See that? Okay, so let me just put it there. Can you just look into the camera for me, Mo, and say hello to the nice people? Oi! Right. Can you say hello? Stand up and just say hello. What do you like, Momo? What are you into? What do you like? My Little Pony? No? You don't like My Little Pony. What do you like? She can barely answer my questions. And in 3 years' time, you're telling me that she can forge a relationship? Really? Yeah? I don't know if you can see that because obviously the light is really shit in our house, but in 3 years' time, can you see her, coming up to speed? Where did we get to? He was not, okay. He was not fondled as a child, Ernst. You were abusing him as a child, though. Liar. You were the true child abusers. We were the true child abusers. No, Omnipolitics stated his opinion and what he would like to do. These little fuckers here. Ooh. And he got berated for it. He wanted to talk like an adult, so he got spoken to like an adult back. Yes, some people trolled him. What the fuck was he expecting? Yeah? And if he wants to talk like an adult and treat like an adult, he can be an adult. And the thing is, in my country, he is pretty much coming up to an adult. He's over 16, isn't he? Which is legal for sex over here. What the fuck did you just... Who's that? Ernst? Who's that? Whoa, motherfucker. I should have married a coloured woman. Are you talking to me? I should have married a coloured woman. We don't need any more white children in this world. Is that what you said to me? Is that what you're telling me? You're talking to me? I should have married a coloured woman. See, Ernst, if I met a coloured woman and we got on really, really well, and she ticked all my boxes, nothing to do with the colour, I would have married a coloured woman, no problem. I've had 2 coloured relationships, if you like, in my life. 2. Verity. I can't remember what it's called now. There's another one that didn't last very long. She was Asian, actually. Slight.
But Verity was dark. 3 months we lasted. But if we, you know, it's nothing to do with the colour. You're a racist, by the way. And don't even go there that white people, you know, black people can't be racist. Do not even go down that path. I've already addressed that too. I'm just going to try something. Thing is, please understand, if you're watching this and you're not familiar with my channel, I'm one of these wackos that uses a spirit box. So I'm just going to run it in the background. I'm not going to ask questions, alright? So... remember, my channel is paranormal, so if you don't believe in the spirit box, but if anything interesting comes up, like pedo, or slut, or whatever, wouldn't that be interesting? Ah. I think we're having too much interference. I don't think this is going to work. You fuck. You're a fuck. I post as a child, you anti-pedos are hypocrites. You people act like those attracted to 16-year-olds are harming an innocent little children, yet you harass Omni like an old rapist. He said, yeah, well, that's exactly what he said. Ernst, Omni... Yes, order. Omni wants to fiddle 3-year-olds. Obsessed, that's right. Omni wants to fiddle 3-year-olds. Do you understand? Yeah. So when a 16-year-old wants to fiddle a 3-year-old, do you think that's okay? That's okay. They're the same age. They're all right.
Right.
I don't know if you can hear the box, people. Ernst probably going, what the fuck is that noise? What's going on? He's just a kid. But he's still 16, advocated for paedophilia, and wanted to fiddle a 3-year-old. Yeah? At 16, I didn't find a 3-year-old attractive at all. Kid or not.
Change.
It's a very interesting mechanism, yeah. It is interesting, that's why I do it. Change, yeah, to change. Change, Ernst, change.
Yes, first.
Thank you, Ernst. So do I. However, paedophilia, I don't hold any weight with, and no one does. You know, I don't. If I say no one does, you are 1% of the sea of voices. This is not going to happen. The only way this is going to happen is the majority vote it in and say it's okay, and that is not going to happen. And yes, Liz, omnipolitics is old enough to know right from wrong. That's the difference. If there are any spirits here that wish to speak on the subjects, please go ahead here. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah.
He has a die or something. Yes, this is a thing, Ernst, as well. In my country, he would be classed as a pedo because he's 16, he's old enough. Homosexuals were once in the same shoes as pedosexuals. No, they weren't, okay? Oh, I'm here. Order. Homophobia. Dude, it is not on the same level. It's nowhere near. Why can't you get that bit?
Homophobia is not on the same level as paedophobia, if you want to fucking call it that. Fucking hell. Yeah, I know you know. But seriously. They're adults, exactly. Okay, you might get a bit of interference here while I move it about to a better spot. Sometimes it works really well, sometimes it doesn't, because I don't know why. Clouds. Okay, where are we at? So justified self-defence now. Father, what's going on? Yeah. A homosexual is a consenting adult, as I've said. A 25-year-old man with a 6-year-old daughter. Ooh, someone ended him. Yeah. So what? It was just one bigoted norm being broken. The same goes to pedosexuals. Pedophiles, not pedosexuals. You're about to take your last breath on your deathbed, but you finally realise That's a good point, Jackie. Ernst, I hope that today's opposition to your belief plays over and over in your mind when you are about to take your last breath on your deathbed, and that you finally realise you were wrong. Nothing against you, per se, but your idealism is fucked. Good morning, Ray. You've missed a very heated debate that's coming to an end in about 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so. Dr. Ray, how do you feel about lowering the legal age to 7 years old? Would that be a good move? I know, he is going round and round and round in circles, and that's kind of what I wanted to do. 3 hours, that's why I said, if you're watching this as a video, you can exit. You don't need to hear any more, but if you wish to go to the end, if you're watching this as a video rather than a live stream, it's up to you. I'm not fussed. But obviously, this is a debate. He come to me, and I don't mind giving him some limelight. I don't mind shining a spotlight on him at all. Okay, highlight the issue, moronic, and keep a spotlight on him. Just keep an eye on him, keep an eye on that fucking community, because I know there'll be a little ring in that community. He might be a paedophile himself, but I bet you there are many paedophiles in that stream that will be connecting and talking. You ever heard of PI, Ernst? PI. Paedophile Information Exchange. PI. I believe I am the right side of history, which is why I'm a supporter of pedosexuality. I am getting the same hate the whites who supported blacks in the 50s. Now they are praised. Actually, Martin Luther King, Paul Robeson would be turning in their graves right now if they saw what Black Lives Matter were doing for the black image. If you really want to know the truth on that. Teabag. Teabag. That's just, yeah, I know, finish a sentence. Seriously, it's just fucked. I want to be praised for supporting pedosexual rights before society does. Just hang on a minute. Yeah, you'll be praised, Ernst. You'll be praised by all the fucking sickos out there. You're a fucking hero, mate. You are a hero to them. You're the biggest hero going, mate. Don't you worry about that. Hail the hero. Oh. Right, sorry, Spirit Box is going off. It's not really coming through very well. The last couple of live streams, I had some really good contact. Like I say, if you want to see what the Spirit Box can do, Michael the Necromancer did a highlight stream of all the highlights, 4 minutes long, and yeah, very good stuff. And I wish the shit was being said there, that clear contact was on this one, because it would be interesting to see what, the spirits would say on this matter. They've said a few words, but it's just not clear enough and not worth it. It's just interfering, so let's carry on. You want to what? Ray's just suddenly clicking on what's going on. Dr. Ray is new to the stream. Not new, he knows who we are. I'm actually his co-host for a show he does on Monday, even though I don't keep turning up for about a month. But Dr. Ray's like, you what? Eh? Yeah, yes. Ah, shit. Tell you what, Ernst, if it happens in my time, I'll run through the streets naked kid saying, paedophilia is great. Take this as my promise. Praise Kekistan. Chatelet. You say what you do now, but one day pedosexuals will be accepted. Yeah, only in your little group, mate. Only in your little group. Actually, I'll lie. There are a lot of paedophiles around. There's more than you think, okay? That's one thing I'm going to give Ernst. There's quite a few of them, okay? 1% or 4% or whatever of the I can't remember the exact figure, because obviously a lot of them keep in the dark, rightly fucking so. Think how much that is. That's a lot of people. 1 to 4 in every 100, that is a lot of people. So there are a lot of these sickos out there, but it's not going to be, no. Please donate your brain to medical science so that it can be examined to help understand how your brain differs from that of a normal person. Now that would be a good thing to do. Ernst, would you be up for that? Donating your brain to medical science? And a paedophile's brain too, if there is one out there. That'd be great. That's a very good idea. Even the spirits keep away from him, yeah. It's just a poor connection going on, so... They won't, because as soon as they are found, vigilantes will also be there, yeah. Ernst, you say that what you want, it will never happen. It's very true. I can't see it happening, Ernst. And this is nothing like, as you keep saying, but you know, homophobia was a thing like in the 50s. I just woke up. Yeah, Ray, you're going to need a coffee for this. In fact, I might get another cup of tea. People are just as adamant against the homosexuals in the 1950s. Yeah, but can you imagine in the 1950s going, hey, paedophilia? Actually, paedophiles were more accepted in the 50s up to the 70s. They were more accepted. How much fucking sickness went on with teachers in boarding schools? How much sickness went on in the fucking boarding schools, churches and things like that, Hello to the Athens in Greece. Hello, Ayla. Nice to meet you. Yeah, majority of people will never accept your fucked up views. The only people who accept your views, actually, they won't accept your views. I would say Islam would accept your views, Ernst, except they wouldn't. They'd accept the paedophilia bit, but all the others, lesbian, gay, trans, all of that lot, they wouldn't, mate. They wouldn't accept that. So you got nowhere to go. I tell you what, take all of your little dudes and go to the Bermuda Triangle. You could start your own thing then, couldn't you? You could start having kids of each other, and then you'd be abusing those kids, and that wouldn't be right. That wouldn't work. That's not fair. Child doesn't ask to be born. That was a stupid idea. Forget that. Forget that order. Idiot. Forget that idea. You're making me go crazy, Ernst. You're making me fucking lose my head. People used to beat homosexuals just as pedosexuals are being said. Yes, they did, but stop comparing homosexuals to pedophiles, dude. It is complete difference. Shit me, dude. Order, what time tonight is the High Priestess on here in the UK? It was yesterday, doll. Yesterday, and she's on from 11 o'clock British time yesterday onwards. So, we're beheading, shooting each other for no reason in the Wild West. I mean, for fuck, yeah, I know. No, pedosexuals were actually lynched during these days. It was sickening, yeah, somewhere, but there's a lot more fucking tolerance to it going on then because of the, oh man, how... churches, the Catholic Church, the BBC, covered up Jimmy Savile big time. There's a whole ring going on. In fact, that's why I don't buy my TV licence, because it's a paedophile ring in the BBC. They fucking actively fucking tried and hide it. Plus, I don't watch the BBC. There's nothing good in it. Now I got rid of Top Gear. I really have no reason to watch fucking the BBC ever again. Not quite, Mary Lou. Other way round. Dude fucking poked me. Riley poked the pedo's nest, so they come to have a debate. Yeah, well, actually, I suppose I did poke it. They come to me on this stream, though. Can we just boot this wanker now? I'll have the pleasure of doing that when it's time. Lo, I think you set the clock when it's turned on. Okay, then. They're talking about a thing. We should round up all the pedophiles, line up and shoot them with a machine gun. Oh, shit. I think paedophiles should go to the doctor, seek counselling, first step. If that doesn't work, and I mean radical counselling, real effort to, and if it doesn't work, they need to fucking get castrated, so they don't have any hormones in their system and think about any sexual activity, be it grown up or little. Get rid of that chemical. I know this works because I read a case about a guy who just couldn't stop thinking of sex. Nothing to do with children, sex. He was just obsessed with sex. I need to bone, I need to bone. And he was worried he was going to rape someone. And he actually, I can't believe he did this. He castrated himself. And what was horrible, when he was doing it, he was like, I saw the photos, he was in agony. But when he was done, he was relieved. And someone said to him, like, so how do you feel now? Like, weeks, months later when he's healed, obviously, because that must have been... Can't imagine anything worse. He said, I'm great. I don't think it's not even... I'm dead. There's nothing there. And it's brilliant. I can work. I can do my hobbies. I can, have friends. I don't think about it. All we thought about was sex. Okay, so he's lost sex. But that sounds bad to you and me because we like sex, yeah? But if that hormone is taken out your system, you've got no interest in sex, There we are now. You give them a lobotomy, yeah, fucking put a thing right in their eye. He is a sad person with limited views and no new arguments. It's very true. You have gone around in complete circles, Ernst, with your debates, and each one's been shot down legitimately. There's nothing here for you, bud. Maybe it is time for you to disappear now. The Irish people are advocating confirms that I'm on the right side of history.
Dad, surely it's close.
You can have them, darling. Right here. Please step out a minute, opening. Right. Ernst, the violence they're advocating, I don't think any of these people here would actually smash your face in unless you were touching their child, okay? It's words. They're saying these things because you destroy a child's life, okay? It's like the lowest thing you could do. Like I said, was it Irish Steve said? Oh, the thief goes, oh shit, I'm a thief, but it's okay, I'm not a rapist. Rapist goes, oh shit, I'm a rapist, but it's okay, I'm not a murderer. The murderer says, oh shit, I'm a murderer, but at least I'm not you're the lowest of the low. Not you, because you're not a paedophile, so you say. But they are the sickest ones, You're not on the right side of history, mate. There's nothing virtuous about you. Because you're technically, if you could get this through, and it's not going to happen, but if you could, in an imaginary Ernst Steiner world where fucking the gum tree comes down and ponies fly and all that fucking ridiculous and cloppers are enjoyed. Can you turn that down, please, darling? You would mess up so many people's lives, and you'd hurt so many people. You really would. And Steve-O's right. The reason why you don't get this is because you're not a parent yourself. That is the bottom line. You're not a parent yourself. So we're all going to say, well, I got a nephew who lives, You're not a parent yourself, so the worst thing you do is hurt the innocence of a child. A child's life should be completely innocent, mate. They don't need to... I get fucked off, not just with paedophiles, I get fucked off with mothers who try and make their children trans because their kids played the wrong stereotyped, toy. A boy plays with a doll.
a dolly instead of a toy car. Oh, well, let's give him hormones. He's a girl now. He's a girl. He identifies as a girl. He's 3 years old. You know, I get cross with those people as well, you know. Here's why children can't speak to strangers. Stranger danger. Very good, Wanda. And it's, yeah, I mean, when you say violence as well, if I saw a paedophile molesting a child, I'd smash their face with a brick. Now, you're saying that is the same thing that I said of the homosexuals in the 50s. Oh, if I saw two men kissing, I'd smash their face with a brick. Yeah, alright, that was wrong back then. But we learn and stuff. But there's nothing to learn here on this. There's nothing to learn. It is wrong on every level, dude. It is. You keep saying that just as people said homosexuals would never be accepted. No, I know that progress is on my side. I know many left-wing activists who are open toward pedosexual liberation. Yeah, well, good luck to you, buddy. It ain't gonna happen, alright? You can believe what you want. You carry on, Ernst, okay? Honestly, just carry on doing your thing, alright? Because it keeps that spotlight on you and your little group, and we can just keep an eye out for any paedophile rings, any pies that are going on. Paedophile information exchange with you swapping fucking pictures, you know, of CP. And we can keep, the government can keep an eye on you, or any, I can't say it. Authorities can keep an eye on you, you know? Because you're dodgy, man. You're in your group, not necessarily you, but the people in that group are... Yeah, okay. So, Oh, yeah, I was missing out for... Oh, yeah, okay. We can tell everyone's getting bored of you, Ernst, because everyone's going back to the proper topic what the stream was about. Well, not Hong Kong 97, a computer game, the most offensive computer game in the world. Burn the... Go to the start of the video, you understand. Very, very controversial, rude game. However, everyone's getting bored of you. Somebody just smack Ernst. But I'm on the right side of history because someone advocated violence towards me because I'm for paedophiles' rights. They have human rights too. Yes, they do. Their human rights include breathing air. Just like me and you. But don't give them a right to fuck a kid. Same with me. I don't get a right to fuck a kid. Yep. We are done here, I think, actually. Ernst Steiner. But, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to Ernst Steiner, who had the balls to come to my stream and go around in circles over and over again for a good 2 hours or so. Hopefully many people will see this video. Heartregress is the name of his community. He has a website. They advocate consensual paedophilia, like that's actually a thing. Well, you've been watching the stream. You know what he's advocating for. So, where are you, Ernst? Ernst? Bye! Bump. He's gone. At least you're civil. Yeah, I will be civil, mate. I'm always civil. Thank you for being civil. Bye. Ta-da. Toodaloo, toodaloo, toodaloo. It's for your own safety, Ernst. It's for your own safety before someone finds out your IP address. Okay. I got like 20 minutes left. Who wants to see an offensive computer game? If I've only got 5% battery. That's what we came here for. Hang on, mate. You start getting all mad at me because I'll get cross with you, okay? Because I've just had a hard battle to save your future, girl. If this guy had it his way, you'd be having a horrible little old man as a husband. So, be thankful Daddy is here to save your soul. Alright? Okay. I've got to put the phone on charge in a second, so let's go run this from the start. This is for Pugster's sake. Enjoy! Alright guys, you ready for this? Games wanted! We will sell your original Super Nintendo games. 1/3 of the gross profit will be yours. We welcome games of any kind, so please send us your floppy. We will contact you after careful considerations. Would you all like to sell our products at our store? At your store, sorry? Would you like to sell our products at your store? Sorry, I got that wrong. We are looking for dealers worldwide. We will heavily discount orders for more than 50 pieces. Please ask us for details. We're fucking desperate.
Happy Software Limited in Tokyo. And here's the game. We've got a picture of, yeah, I'm explaining them. We've got Bruce Lee, is it, or something? Hang on, guys, I'm just trying to get you. Okay, the year is 1997. Oh shit, it's fucking doing it. Hang on, wait. Okay, you ready? The year 1997 has arrived. A herd of fucking, you heard me, Reds are rushing from the mainland. Crime rates skyrocketed. Hong Kong is ruined. Therefore, the Hong Kong government called Bruce Lee's relative Chin. Okay. For the massacre of the Reds, Chin is a killer machine. Wipe out all 1.2 billion red communists. However, in the mainland China, there was a secret project in progress, a project to transform the deceased Deng Xiaoping into an ultimate weapon. His head is ginormous, is what the secret weapon is, as a last boss, and it fills up the screen. A bit of blood on his neck. Anyway, let's go for this very strange game. Hong Kong 97. Now, you gonna get one life. Here we go. Fucking hell. This is it. This is what you do. What the fuck is a car here? Ah, it killed me! And they give you a picture of a proper dead person. Lovely. Let's have another go. I ain't gonna read it again. You get credits at the end. It's funny as fucking it. 3% battery. I'm gonna have to move the camera now and get it on charge. So very quickly. Yeah. Let's play. Go. Oh, we've got a different background this time. Is that Coca-Cola? It is Chow Sung-ping. North Koreans. Godfather. Before Kim Jong-un. Ah! That didn't even touch me! Come on, man. One more go, and then I've got to put this thing on charge. But I'll try and show you this really insulting game. Oh, I'm going to have a look at the chat room in a sec. I've missed it, sorry. I hope you found it funny anyway. It's very... This game does exist on the Super Nintendo. It's for sale. Oh, a different background again. Hang on, Mamoo. You want a bottle, I know. I'm going to put the phone on charge, get a bottle, and then I'm going to say my long goodbyes. 20 minutes worth of goodbyes. Oh, I'm dead again. Fuck this. Alright, so... There we go, people. Let me just put this on charge. I need to change the name of the title of the stream, innit I? Fucking hell. What should I title it as, guys? Because this might be weirdly one of my most viewed videos for all the fucking wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Where are we at? Get off the homosexual tangent. This is not the same thing, fucker. It's not. Ernst is just an appetizer. Bosh. Thank you, Riley. Good job, Furtless. Yes, douche is gone. Fucking good riddance. Hallelujah. Why is it all deleted messages? I haven't deleted your messages. Yes, because I'm a sick of death. Have fun, order. You earned it. See, you can scan my brands. Poor Steve, if you delete a message. Thanks, Riley. We won the fight. Good job, Furtless. I don't think there was a fight ever to be won in the first place, really, was there? I mean, come on. Does he really think that's going to go? I'm sure he's watching still, or maybe he's fucked off. You know, we're all bigots, man, because I don't, you know, I should allow this. Hello. Look at me. Can you see her? This, in 3 years' time, is capable. Is it? Fuck. Don't worry, nothing to see, Mamu. It's alright. Right, we're talking things, hacking things. Has the stream died? No, shouldn't have. Has it died? No, this is live. Has the stream died, guys? Is it still working? Am I still here, or have I gone? What's that button do? Oh, I can change my effects. Hey, guys. I know I could do this. Oh, yeah. I should have debated him like this, shouldn't I? Should have debated him like this. You know. It keeps saying view deleted message. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sorry, people. But it just is. It's one of those things. I am the pedophile hunter. I will crush you. I know where you live. I know what your sickest desires are. And I shall eat them. I will crush 1.2 billion fucking Reds. Pedos. Sorry, I'm fucking stupid now. What? Still working. I'm balls deep in the radios at the moment. Good o, Steve-o. This is a weird thing, it. Take on me, take on me, take me on. I'll be gone. Do, 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 do. Send me yesterday, and odds and ends, but I'll see a stolen away. Sad to learn that life is okay. Say it after me. It's better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. I'm going to turn into a meme. Look at my teeth with this awful filter. Oh, shit. No, I can't sing. No, and pronounce my names. Aside from being off key, not bad. I got it on vinyl actually over there. Yes, darlings. Hey, Moo, come here. Come here. You can come here now. It's safe. The nasty man has gone. My nails come on right now. I will, but come here. I want to show you something. I want to see this. I've really got to see this. Look at the camera. Look what it does. Here is Moo. Look at what's happened to you. What's happened to you, Moo? We're the zombies. We're dead zombies. Hey, Moo.
White.
You're all white, ain't you? Look at your hands. Show me your hands. Turn your hands around, look. So you can see. Yeah. See your hand with a detail. Ah, what's that? There's crisps in your mouth, man. My teeth look like falling out. My teeth have all fallen out. Look at that. My teeth are not that bad. They're making it look really, really bad when they're not. I actually haven't lost one single tooth yet. Everyone's saying hello to you, Momo. They're all saying hello. Hello. So say hello back. We're not on.
Hello. Hello.
Right.
Saying hello.
On here, Momo. They're talking here. They see us through here, and then they talk through here. Look.
Hello.
It does feel good to conquer evil. Aye. You two look so alike. Yeah, maybe.
Naughty.
Naughty. Do I look like you? Is that funny? Do I look like you?
Yeah.
Now can you imagine, man? Seriously, serious debate. If you are watching this video as a video as opposed to a live stream, she's 4. 3 years time? I don't think so. I just don't think so. It doesn't work.
I'm completely big.
You're completely big. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. Okay, you're going. I'm gonna get your bottle. You're too old for bottles, don't you? You know, like you're too old. Babies have bottles. Shall I feed you like a baby?
No.
Baby.
No.
Baby. Right, I'm gonna get your bottle, you big baby, and then I'm gonna come back to the stream. 50, about 15, 20 minutes. So let me just get her a bottle, and then I'll chat to you fuckers. I can still chat to you because I've got this in my hand, so I will hear you. Yeah, get crayons and colour them in. That's fucking brilliant, Albie. I can imagine. Here you are. Here's Ernst brain working. Oh, I got some crayons. Let's colour him in. Oh, fuck, I've ruined my screen. Okay. Where is your bottle, Moo? Where is it? There's a cat here. Oh, should we show you the cat? The cat. Okay. Meow. 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 Oh, you fucked up my phone. He attacked me yesterday on the High Priestess channel. If you go to the High Priestess and watch the stream with her, this thing absolutely attacked me, didn't he? Oh, here we go. Do it again, cat. Meow. Ah! 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 Fucking... Grampus!
I want to see my cat.
Hates me, that cat. Okay, let's you took a poo in my bath. Is your bottle? Where is your bottle? Oh, there it is. I got it. I would try and do a spirit box, but I think there's a bit too much interference. What I'm going to do, I'm going to run a 587 and see if anything comes through. It would have been a really good debate if I had such strong contacts like the last live stream, which Necromancer covered. If it was like that would have been interesting to hear them weigh in. And I think a lot of people who are new to Spirit Box have been like, oh my god, that communication is relating to what is being debated, and that would probably turn a lot of believers on as well. Wouldn't that be mad? But unfortunately the contact was just
was too what's the word? Too much interference going on. But let's turn on a 587, see what happens. See if it's bad still. Yeah, it's bad. That's why. Listen. It's not going to happen today. Wanted. You can't hear shit out of that, you know. It's not going to happen. So that's why I decided to turn off the spirit box through the debate, because it just makes me look like a crazy person, someone who doesn't understand what it is and what's what, you know. But imagine if it was really good contact with that debate going on. That would have worked lovely. You know, you would have got a few extra people understanding about it, like, oh, you know, research into it and that. Where are we at then? Okay. Ernst Stevo and Appy Droid are talking technical. That's good. I really like it when two people are not talking on the topic, so to say, but they're conversing with each other, exchanging information. It's cool as fuck. I love that. You're a new one to make a right decision. What's that regarding, Matt? What have you gone for? I got a scratch on me now. That's funny. Cat ends up on his face fighting to get it off. Yeah. Ernst, if you're still stalking Riley by watching this, why are not yet in Spirit World? They are calling for you. I can hear them. You might start hearing the word Ernst on my box sessions later, because he is like my worst nightmare, sort of, to a degree. He's not literally my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare is omnipolitics. He is my worst nightmare because he thinks my daughter's age is appropriate, you know? Omnipolitics would fancy my daughter. So he is my worst nightmare, not anybody else. Why? I keep saying view deleted message, man. This is what happened to High Priestess stream yesterday when Irish Steve got ban-hammered for a little bit. It's doing it on this one now. I was having a very shitty day last night. It's been raining for the past few days and damp weather has been affected by chronic pain issues. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't really know how to help you. Tablets, maybe? Pain's shit. I got pain on my wrist lately. Like really bad pain. I like poor circulation pain. Oh, well, that's about it. It's been peeing me off for good one. So glad you guys are talking technical. It only says that on your end order. Yeah, okay, right. Good, as long as it doesn't say view deleted message on the other talkie. Anyone who is watching this as a video, there's really no need to watch anymore unless you really want to, just to see the weird filter. I'm going to make a cup of tea and see if I can take you with me. I've got 4% battery though, so I might have to run up and put the phone back on charge again. It's a risk. Let's take it. Oh, God. Into the cartoon world of order of magnitude, the cartoon world. In the dark, dark place. Let's have a look outside. There's an ice cream van there. Don't tell me because I got no cash. There's a TV. Can we see the Atari? There's the Atari. And we're Bang & Olufsen and that. If you can see it all, it must look really fucking weird. There's a giant trampoline. There's a cat. The cat. You see yourself, cat? Okay. Let's do this. Cup of tea, anyone? What was that about proving Ernst's point? So we have successive, and I'm going to start... It only says, alright, Stephen, all of a sudden... No, if all of a sudden he started to prove Ernst's point, it would be in your nightmare. Yeah, right. Yeah, true. True unpronounced names. You all started siding with Ernst. That would be a bit of a nightmare. Coffee, black, no sugar, thanks. No sugar, fucking hell, you hardcore. You are a caffeine person. Why the balls would I want shortwave? Yeah, actually, Steve. Oh yeah, you're American, aren't you? I don't think there's much there in that sense, but I want a radio like my Bang & Olufsen. There's all sorts. It's got shortwave. It's got K. What the hell's K? I can find literally one channel on that. But the Bang & Olufsen is too sensitive to use as a ghost box, even on manual tunes. When you twist it, it's very slow. Oh, ham radio. Who can pick up ham radio? Not from my Bang & Olufsen, surely. 2% battery. I might have to run upstairs and stick this on charge. And then come back with my cup of tea.
You can pick up ham on infrared. I know you're having a separate conversation, Pugster, but I'm trying to work out what the fuck you're on about. That'll teach me to get involved with conversations and you're getting half of it. I'm going to have to put you back on charge, guys. But I don't reckon. Wow, my kettle sounds like your spirit box. Yeah, sure it does.
Dad, I was watching Charlie and Lola.
That's fine, Mo. Right, I'm going to have to put this here.
Fun.
I don't think you're going to notice anything paranormal going on. I just don't feel like anything's going to happen. I could be wrong. Yes, Mo!
Can we get Charlie and Lola?
You don't want much, do you? Very whiny today. Don't whine. Ask me.
Oh, I see. Our last two customers. Well, hello, babe.
Do you want a playlist?
Yes. I'm cold.
You're cold? I'm sweating. How can you be cold? I can get a bit local, yeah, right. Ham I've tried. I want ham. Need a dipole or something. You think? I used to have CB radio with a dipole, but my parents have got the dipole. Cat's drawn blood. Not that you can see it, but let's change the filter here. What else we got here? Ooh. Okay. Jump scare. Ernst, I will kill you! I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Okay, I'm just dicking now. I'm just dicking. Oh, my cup of tea should be ready.
Charlie and Lola. I've won. No, I've won. No, I've won. No, I've won. No.
Okay, so letting the tea brew and answering, whose question was that? Bite me. Using the negative to pick up any paranormal activity, like picture of a spirit or ghosty things. Sure, why not? It's just a negative filter, you know. It does not opposite colours, you know what I mean. Now on this stream, this very stream before fucking Ernst come on, I had an orb go past me, which I caught on normal camera, and it flew. Yeah, they're for mummy. It flew right behind my head. It wasn't dust, quite sizable. Flew right behind me. So yeah, if you want to go back to the start of the stream, I wonder if I'd have. Shh, you can have one. Yes. I wonder if it was in this negative colour here, if it would have been a lot more vibrant. It was a white colour. It wasn't dust. It was big, and it wasn't an insect either. But on this actual stream, near the start of the stream, about 4 minutes in, you'll see an orb go right past the back of my head, and I noticed it as I was talking. I was like, "Fucking hell!" So yeah. Okay, let's get my tea. It's brewing. Wait, Kat.
It's not working, Charlie. And I really need to do a full roll in our circus show. You have to tuck your head right underneath and then you just roll. That Charlie! Look at me! Look at me! I can't get Sir Lawrence to watch you. He's very good at watching. Oh yes, Sir Lawrence is Lola's imaginary friend. No one else can see him except for Lola. Sir Lawrence, watch me! I'm on the trapeze. I'm pushing high, and I'm wishing down low. Phew. And now we must do some amazing forward rolls. Push me, Charlie.
Okay. Banana cake, which Mumu made. Show a bit of banana cake, Mumu? Banana cake. You don't want any? Oh, then. Banana cake. Mm. Got peanut. Mm. No, I heard you. This is the normal one I used. That's one I usually use. Oh, Suit Yourself has got a new video out. Someone else is getting hammered by these, by Daddy05. I don't know if you noticed, Daddy05 is going around doing privacy things on people who have covered him. Now, obviously, I covered Daddy05, but I got no footage of him. I was just talking. So, yeah. What's going on? I'm being abducted by aliens, guys. Yeah. Okay. Really, Steve-O? The 660 is the newest Holy Grail. Ooh, it's dreaming. Whoa. Is it really that good? Mmm. Oh. Oh. I'm moving that, guys. I'm eating some banana. I earned it, I think. Courtesy of Mumu, she made this. All over eBay. So how easy are they to hack, Happy Droid?
Don't worry, Charlie. Your dad's coming. Mama's gonna be in the drum, waiting ready for the tempo. Keep down the hospital. Charlie, your mum went Charlie's arm at the hospital with sticky tape and string and medicine and plasters and special drinks.
Is it easy to hack, though? Ah, I've got a thing in my wrist now. Circulation.
Yes. Really? Okay.
Well, hopefully, Debbie, people will see this video, because I'm going to title it quite nicely, you know. And the spotlight will be put on him. Like, Suit Yourself and that lot have covered him. A few people have covered him, you know. Easy hack, is it dead easy? Use a needle nose to the bottom though, okay. Sorry, I read that wrong, Debbie. I thought you said I definitely don't mind a fuck. For sure. Sorry, definitely a mind fuck, not I don't mind. Sorry. Pardon? Good for you, Ronnie. Reset button's too short. Yeah, when you read something, proposition in the air. I need a light. I need lights. Oh, it's been a bit of a weird stream because I started off making it an insulting stream, so to say, with Hong Kong 97. Like I say, a game that says a fucking bunch of redhead communists. You must kill out. You must wipe out 1.2 billion of them. You know. No. Where's my mind at? You don't want to know where my mind's at right now, Debbie. Oh, shit. Where is my mind at? Oh, shit, what band's that? Oh, tell me what band that is. Where is my mind at? Ooh, stop. Oh, what band is that? Shit, that's going to bug me. Someone please tell me my misery. Where is your mind at? Does anybody know? Fairies. Something to the fairies. It was on Fight Club, I think. Oh shit, what song was that? Yeah, it's annoying. It's very annoying. It's like it's an earworm. I've got it as well. It's a silly thing. I've got the tune. The Pixies. Where is my mind at? Pixies. The band is called the Pixies, not fairies. Pixies. Where is your mind at? It was on Fight Club soundtrack. Cortisone. My mum had that. Cortisone. Even though they hack, it's not ideal. They only sent ETM. You bought some old school Furbies. You remember that shot? I've got the new Furbies. Yeah, there's all sorts of things with Furbies, weren't there? Saying that they're saying things that they weren't programmed to do and stuff, like swear words and shit at times. I remember that. Happy Droid. I used a chip to bend Furbies. Not for your own sickly gains, I hope. Pixie steal your pen. yeah, fairies are cool. Pixie steal your pens. Yeah. You can make them sound funny. How the hell they work for months after no batteries always freak me. Yeah, I've heard of that. Novocaine. Block injections. Oh, my fucking wrist is killing me. No, if you're having dirty thoughts, Debbie, it's that hand that would be used, not that hand. Here's what we were talking about.
Glowing.
Glowing, I know. Do you want to see yourself there? Go on, you sit on the bed and say hello. I'm on the right side of history. Fucking Furbies. Well done, Dr. Ray. He's such a comedian.
Green, purple.
I know. Easily pleased, aren't you, Mumu? Easily pleased. Maybe, but not for the right reasons. Guitar, I did a lot of, but I'm not a massive guitar player. But it does hurt like hell. It's like bad circulation now. I don't know why it's glowing.
Tell me.
Yeah, it's called a filter, darling. No laws against toy fiddling. These are brilliant. Keep them coming in. Keep them coming in.
Never know that.
Oh, thank you. She's so cute. Try her with a tantrum. Then say she's so cute. I had one of the original Furbies and wondered what it looked like with no skin, so I skinned it. So creepy. Yeah, I can imagine, actually. We've got a lot of robotic dolls and stuff. I imagine if you took off the furry skin, you know, the thing. Really hurts. And gnomes steal your underpants. Going from the pixie steal your pens. Fairies are cool. Fairies give you money for your teeth. I haven't actually lost any of my teeth yet. I'm quite surprised at my age, considering I've really abused myself on that sort of front. I have a Furby sitting on my TV cabinet, staring at me menacingly. I'm going to have to go in about 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes will be a quick goodbye like I usually do, rather than going, I'm going to go now. I'm going. I'm really going. I'll see you later. Yeah. My Furby gave me stock tips. Ray Clark. You're a freaking comedian, Ray. I love you. I'll try and get in for Monday, okay? I will try. There's always some shit I've got to do on Monday. Every single time, though. I'm going to try and hit Monday.
Ha, Ray diet. Did it pay off? I think he's going to say. Yeah, did it pay off? Did the Furby give you good stock advice? If so, that's some serious paranormal stuff right there. I freaking love this stream. You guys rock, man. It's brilliant. It's quite funny. It's intellectual. We've had a debate with a freaking weirdo who won't work. My wrist is killing, actually. It's like poor circulation, like I say. Well, it's arthritis. It can't be arthritis, surely. My family hasn't got really a history of arthritis. This one's okay. This is my right hand. This is the correct hand, if you want to be rude. I've never heard of amalgamated cotton. I don't know what that means. I know, right? Find me! Facebook request message thingy. Fuck you, Steve. I trust you to learn the term that Facebook rubbish. Bloody Facebook and Witter. Fakebook, I mean. It's only Steve to learn the tone. Get that stuff out of here. Ah! Two Facebooks. Happy Droid, Awesome Pugster. I always, when I see Awesome Pug, I've told Pugster this already. Every time I see Awesome Pugster, I think operating system, Unix management or something. Pugster, like trying to be a smart ass or something. But not. It's this week in ITC and it's 2 o'clock. I know what time it is, Ray. It's 7 o'clock my time. I'm going to try and make it this time because I'm going to be your co-host for that. And, while I'm here, Ray, actually, I want to put someone up for nomination. Have you ever heard of Apollo Paranormal? Ray. Now I'm broken, the Furby is cooking bacon. Hand braces to keep your wrist straight. Keep my wrist straight. It's like if it's downwards, the circulation's better. Okay. It's hurt my fingers. Oh, my finger fucking hurts. This finger, like... What are we doing? Yes, Apollo. Well, we've got a video set on my watch later. Which I'll share with you on Hangouts. I'd like to feature that video. I haven't actually watched it yet. I want to save it for Monday. He never responds to me either, Happy Droid. He was responded to other people. Some kind thirtless said, "Oh, you got the big dogs noticing you now, like Audrey." He was like, "I know, right?" But he forgot the T, so it's right. It's a right. Big dog, come on. I'm big dog. But he didn't. Yeah, my comment was just above that, like, "Oh, I'd like to feature you on Dr. Ray's channel or whatever," and he didn't reply, so I don't know. But I know he works a lot. He does do a lot of work. Try to get my wrist straight if it like suddenly gets better. I don't think he likes anti-Hufflings. No, I know he had a thing for Huff, but I thought he might learn that. And he only gave me a shout out not so long ago. He "Oh, this is for order." La la la. It was a lovely, nice shout out. Thank you, Ray, for reminding me I am an egg. If you want to know what Ray is going on about, I did a video of me on a trampoline and my daughter kept going on about let's play Crack the Egg. I had no idea what the hell she's on about, but I'm an egg apparently. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he was like a Huff fan, wasn't he? But I thought he might have slowly worked out and went, and just slowly withdrew from that opinion, as some people do, because they feel a little bit embarrassed that they believed Huff for a while. But yeah. I'm gonna hit the site. Fuck me, someone's gonna take it out of context. I'm gonna hit the site. Shit. Sorry, Ernst. I'm such a bigot and an artsy. Fuck. That CCTV footage you got, Pugster, that's pretty awesome. That's like on par with my fucking Charlie photo, that thing. That's fucking awesome, that black thing. I wonder if that's like, if like the stuff that we had moved about, you'd see it because you turn your head towards it and hear it, if that makes sense. But you never saw anything black move. But I wonder if something black was there, if you could have a camera running each time. Crack the Egg, I used to play that. It's when you stay on a ball on a trampoline and you have to bounce the person so they come out of a ball. Ah, that's what she was doing. Thank you, Matt. Momo! I know what Crack the Egg is now. She's not listening. She said, yeah. What? No, she's not making sense. She's just looking at her tablet going, blah, 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 as children do. Because children are so intelligent and forward that they can consent like that, you see. They can consent to playing Crack the Egg. And nothing more.
That's okay. You have to chat, snuggle too. A lot of people sometimes just watch. It's like my community truth seekers. I went for a phase with Proven Demons, removing inactive accounts, and I got a bollocking. Someone goes, "Hey, what'd you remove me for?" I was like, "Well, you don't want to be here, do you? You don't do anything." "No, I read all the stuff. I just don't have anything to say." So Oh, a lot of people like just reading the posts. They don't necessarily want to interact necessarily, for whatever reason, or vice versa. It can be a brutal game at times, yeah. I mean, I don't weigh a lot. I only weigh like 9 stone at a push. So, I support Furby rights. Yep, we support Furby rights. I hit my head in the metal, but trampolines in my day didn't have covers or padding. Yeah. Thank you, Happy Droid. He's giving me the fist sign. I didn't sleep at all yet. Oh, you're still going, Debbie. Fuck me. Wow, she's still going. All night. That's like when Xena come. She was like, "Oh, I thought you just got up," but she said she had to go because she'd been abused to Furbies before, that kind of thing. Xena had been up all night too, but she couldn't stay because, Well done for you guys who stayed up. They used to lynch Barbies in the 1960s. Yes, Ray. Ray, have you just got up or have you been up all night? Fucking hell, this is pissing me off. Oh, relief is coming. What? Oh. Naughty, dirty-minded people. My hand. Too old to do all-nighters. Yeah, you're like me, Ray. You go to bed bloody early. I mean, I go to bed like 6, 7 o'clock. I'm such an old man with my slippers. But I'm up at 4, 5, good tea. Good tea. Right, how long have I got before I got to go when Mrs. Magnitude walks in and demands her a cup of tea because she's out, working hard at her job? Carpet tunnel, I think so. So Debbie reckons. I never thought I'd have that because my hands aren't really in that position. I play computer games, I suppose, but I don't play a stupid amount. And I'm a touch typist, but I haven't touch typed for a fucking long time because touch screen, which is shit. I really like a keyboard because I can type like 50 to 60 words a minute. It's actually hurting really bad. It's getting worse. It's like poor circulation is what it feels like. It's weird. I'm 48. Fucking hell, Debbie, you're 48, 49. I thought you're like 39 or something. Some people get overlooked, don't they? I support Ken's doll's rights to have genitals. Well, and bite me. Brilliant. Right, did you get an email yet? Oh, Steve-O, I need to check that. Yeah, no, I haven't checked it yet, Steve-O. After this, I'll check in a moment. If I get an email. Irish Steve-O's sending me some merchandise, and I got something funny I'm gonna do with it when it gets here. I just made your day. Oh, no worries. I made Dr. Ray's day as well because he's 50 as well, and I thought he was 42, 43 is what I thought he was. I think you look younger than Dr. Ray, so If not, I'll have to get hold of a company because I'm scared they've charged me twice. I hate companies that do that. Louis Fisk sent me my daughter a tablet and a beautiful gold chain Camaro. Cheeky bastards, he pays so much money to get this shit over to me, right? And they wanted to rip him off again with an extra 20 quid just for the fucking sake of it. And I'm like, I said to Louis, I'll pay it because you fucking put so much in, I can afford 20 quid. He won't have it though. Fair play, Louis, you're fucking cool. But it's just cheeky because he's such... And they're like, oh, if you don't pay a 20 quid, we're going to send it back and he'll lose all his money as well. I'm like, fuck me, he's a really good customer of yours. He spent a fortune on sending people shit to England. Not just me, but other people. And you treat him like shit like that. And, it's fucking disgusting what they charge. Yeah, it is probably custom... Oh, I read that wrong. Happy Droid said custom mugs, as in... Custom mugs... I thought he was referring to the charge as in customs, as in UK customs are mugs. What is your favourite brand of tea to drink? Builder's tea, PG Tips, Commoner's tea, yeah.
Custom hats and shirts. Louis is sending me a Marshall mini amp. Yes, he is. Ray, I know he sent you a Marshall mini amp. That's right. He is. He is sending you a Marshall mini amp. He asked me what it's like. Can he type the day? What the fuck? Hmm? Yeah, Louis was on the phone to me last night, like asking me about the mini Marshall amp, what I know about it. I don't know fuck all about it. I've only ever used one once, and that was from Simon Milnes from Paranormal X. He had one when we went to Bodmin Jail, but no spirit box would work in Bodmin Jail except the magnitude mode. That's the only one that would work. I shit you not, I don't know why, reason why. Too much typing ownage, yeah, right. But I haven't touch typed for fucking yonks, Appy Droid. I can look at a book and, you know, type without needing to like look at the keyboard. Touch typers using away at my fingers, but I haven't used. I suppose I'm using the phone and but I'm talking now. I'm talking and so I don't know. I usually use my right hand as well, so I don't know why I've got this on my left hand. It's a bit weird. Maybe my left hand's just so fucking weak because I use my right hand all the time. Make it stop! It's fucking. It's actually kind of pissing me off. It's hurting. Well done, Snaggletooth. Achievement unlocked. Doing a thumbs down shite. Who's got thumbs down? Have I got thumbs down, have I? One, no, that's okay. Or have I got more? Oh, the thumbs down after your last vid, Steve-O, did they? I'll have to check out your last video, I'll check that out. And see what they've done to your fucking video. Catch you later. Happy Droid, nice to see you again. I'll see you again, no doubt. All the best, good luck. What are you doing? I've got a pain in my arm. Debbie thinks it might be carpal tunnel syndrome. It feels like I've got poor circulation, so I'm moving my wrist around and shit, trying to get circulation, but it's just not happening. It's achy, really fucking achy. Yeah, that's funny, Steve-O. I did a really good session with that experiment I did, and like it's undeniable you could hear. Not one fucking troll went for that one. Interestingly enough, not one person went for that video, which I use as my not trailer, but returning people on my channel. I use that session. Does it hurt up your arms? Well, right now, this has only happened for the last day or so. It goes to about there. And it stops, and it's all down there, and it's this finger. Not the rest, this finger here. And I sort of, if I stand up so I got blood flowing downwards, it helps, but not really. It's weird. It's like, it's not a bruise, it's ache, it's like poor circulation. I can't really describe it. It's not like horrendously painful, I'm going to cry my eyes, but it is doing my fucking head in. And, you know, it probably is carpal tunnel, but why would I get that? I thought you meant to hold your hand like that. Like that. Which, like as I said, that'd be that hand. But, you know, and this is my guitar hand, as in playing the chords and shit, but I'm not a heavy guitar player, really. You know, once a week, maybe. I'm trying to bend my fingers back, like, really hard to see if that helps, but... Nose picker syndrome. No, that'd be my right one, where I rip out the hairs out my nose. Because I'm technomania, I don't like nose. I've got no nose hair. If I ever die, and the dude who does my autopsy will look at my nose like, okay, he's got no nose hair. Like, none. What the fuck? Yep, ripped it out myself. Gaming, typing, guitarist, all that. Yeah. But you get carpal tunnel different ways. Yeah. It sounds like it is, doesn't it? It's matching all the symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome. I never thought I'd have that, though. I don't know why. Why would I get that? I'm immune to that. I'm fucking white privileged special, so why would I get that? Carpal tunnel syndrome. Fucking... Cutting. Who are you on, but whose favourite music to who? You should know by now, the Manic Street Preachers. I like lots of things, I've got a very eclectic taste, but the Manic Street Preachers always have my heart. They stole a son from my heart, yes they did.
Oh my god, I brought a beautiful acoustic for my oldest, yeah? First day she busted the E string. Twang! She's striking it too hard then, duty. How the hell did she bust a low E string? That's a fat string. I don't know how she done that. Yeah, she must just strike it too hard, man. Just striking it too hard. My wife is taking a little while. Which is, yeah, I don't mind. Just, I just want to say goodbye properly. I'm just going, I gotta go bye! Because she's got a demand cup of tea. I like all different music because I sing. Oh, you sing? Oh, yeah, you do sing, don't you? Yeah. I seen you singing on the stream once. You know, it was on Cat Stream, I think then. See you later, happy. Bye bye. She's at the Furby meeting. Glamour. Normal, dance, dream, glamour, beam, 8mm, dawn, documentary. How's that documentary? Sepia, silver screen, hot. Take on me, take on me, take. Sorry. Oh, fucking hell. That sucked. I was upset on that stream. Yeah, I know you were. I know you were. It's a bit of a weird one now. I don't know. I'm not getting involved with that one. That's a minefield, that one. That stream. A minefield. I'm staying clear, okay? I got enough on my plate. I got enough on my plate to spout my opinions and possibilities and knots and stuff. So, you know. But at the time, you'd be upset naturally, of course. I understand that. I even wrote an epitaph for him on my G+. Wasn't a massive one. I just called him cult classic, not bestseller. You're cray cray, Riley. What's that mean? You're cray cray. Cray cray. See Ray cray cray. Run, Riley, run. You're my daughter. What? What? Yeah. What went off? Yes, Mimu was in the bathroom. Yes, she was. She was in the bathroom. Fuck, you scared the shit out of me, yeah? Yeah, Mimu, you just come from the bathroom, didn't you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No ghosty activity at the moment. It's usually that door we fuck around with rather than the bathroom door. I don't think I've ever actually had the bathroom door shut. It's always that door. That one there, I don't know why. Oh, cray cray is crazy, I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm with you now. Thank you. Debunked. Yeah, it's debunked. I don't think anything's paranormal. Actually, one thing that's paranormal has happened on this stream, like I said, at the very start of the stream, about 5 minutes into it, you'll see a big fucking chunky orb go past the back of my neck. Shoot. And even I caught it. I was like, okay, that's a big one. It certainly wasn't dust. It's a big chunky fucking orb. So that's... What went off? Well, come and bring it upstairs and I might be able to help you, but it might be flat. If it's flat, tough, it needs to be charged. Oh. No, I found out. My door... No, it's okay. My door is fine. I saw a huge orb behind you on High Priestess stream. It was huge. Yeah, someone else pointed out too. I'm getting... So it's not just High Priestess stream, it's on this one as well. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Matt.
Dad, do I need to wait 5 minutes?
In English?
Do I need to wait 5 minutes?
I don't know, I'll let you know. Oh. It's flat, darling. It is gone. Flat as a pancake. Yeah, it's flat. It needs charging, darling. Sorry. You may as well go on your trampoline or something, darling. This is going to take about half hour to charge, alright?
Dad, can I use your other phone?
No, I'm using them, darling.
And a tablet?
No, I'm using them, darling. When in 5 or 10 minutes you can. When Mum gets home, you can use the phone. Here she is now. So yes, you can. Alright, guys. That about wraps it up for today. Thank you for joining me on my stream and dealing with possibly one of the most stomach-churning, sickening things ever to grace the city. Thanks for that, Mimu. Alright, I'm out of here, guys. Take it later. All the best. Peace, love, empathy and all that. And if you're new to my channel,
I don't know if it's for you. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't worry about it. It's all good. All the best now. Take care. Bye bye.